Welcome to Seven-Sided Die's Carpathian adventure. Travel back 700 years to the early 1300s. Castles like this dot the countryside. The Hungarian Empire, or Carpathian Empire, is at its zenith. The nascent Ottomans are on the rise, but neither Holy nor Roman nor an empire. Holy Roman Empire battles within. England and France fight one another. As the Templars recede into history, the Teutons are on the rise. Welcome to the Carpathian adventure. This was a great hall. There would have been a roaring fire. It would have been adorned with Gothic windows. This might be where our adventuring party might gather. Let's meet them.
My name is Virexin. I am a monk who was exiled into Greece after fleeing my homeland. I was sent on a quest via a dream I received. I went in search of great heroes I saw in the dream to help stop some monstrosity from wreaking havoc across the world. I found those heroes in the Champions of the Sun. Now I strive to gain their trust so they can one day help me defeat the vile beast that threatens everything.
I am Kip Kaelin, Ranger of the North, and I am lost. Hailing all the way from Garin in Scotland, I have faced great tragedy, losing all those dear to me. I am haunted by that fateful night and what was taken from me. I face defeat at every turn, attempting to enact revenge on those that did this to us. And when all my strength, resources, and allies, save for my trusted wolf Lycoa, was depleted, I stumbled upon the Champions of the Sun at the Battle of Sagut. I decided to ally myself with these seemingly capable and worthy adventurers to aid me in putting the lost to rest. It is what she would want, or so she seems to indicate.
I am Balder, a Norseman, a soldier, and an eldritch knight. I left my home to leave politics behind, only to be dogged by it across Europe. I first met the Champions of the Sun outside a small town in Hungary. Together, we battled Ottoman raiders and vampires. The Champions gave me purpose again, and where it takes me, I know not, but I know I want to be a part of it.
My name is Jumnus Dawnflower. I used to be a merchant sailor until I was shipwrecked on a strange island and killed in a sacrificial blood ritual. In the moment between life and death, an otherworldly goddess of light came to me, offering me a second chance at life if I swore to enact her will upon the world. Now I travel with the Champions of the Sun, looking to right wrongs, vanquish evil, and earn the new life I've been given.
I am Borinth, the Cave Bear. I come from a tribe of barbarians that once lived in the mountains of the Badenweiler. While on my sacred spirit quest, my tribe and family were attacked, with none left alive. I now seek the power to avenge my people. With my rage, I grow stronger, and with the Champions of the Sun, I seek a path to restore and preserve my people's culture and rid this world of any evil that stands in my way.
Aha! Hello, friends! You can call me Livia Moreau. I come from the beautiful country of France, of course! Traveling as a salesman. Banished from my home, where by the hand of my twisted sister, my father was killed, and I was implicated. Mon Dieu, how low I've come. But in that low I found the Champions of the Sun. Although they may not smell like sweet wine, they are honorable. Mostly.
I am Matthias, of the House of Bathory, Knight Baron of Carpathia. With my traveling companion, Ambria, I was dragged into a whirlwind path, by a rogue monk, but those I have met since then have earned my respect and, more importantly, my trust.
Welcome to the Carpathian Adventure.
Very disruptive. So for him,
Welcome, I'm Tom. Thank you for joining us. While we have been away for a while, we're glad to be back. Please know that this is not a political platform, but we would be remiss if we did not say that our hearts go out to those who suffered and those who lost loved ones throughout the ongoing pandemic. We also recognize the pain the nation is experiencing, but know that we are resilient. We will collectively learn from this experience, and we will heal together. We will grow together, stronger as a nation. In the end, we're merely a group of gamers who get together in real life to play Dungeons and Dragons, and in doing so, perhaps our game session might bring a short respite from these challenging times. Some of us are military, some are in IT, others retail managers, construction, a few are parents, students, etc. So we do this strictly for fun. We hope you enjoy it nonetheless. There were quite a few thank yous in our open, except one, you. We would like to thank you, our Twitch, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Mixer followers, as well as our YouTube subscribers. Thank you for joining us. If you have not already, please follow on Twitch and Instagram, Twitter, and Mixer. Please like on YouTube and Facebook, and of course, please subscribe on YouTube. I think we're up to like 216, 18 subscribers. Thank you. If during the stream you follow, or if you subscribe on YouTube, your username will pop up on the screen. During the stream, some of us are also watching Twitch. Please feel free to comment or ask questions. Mark or Dennis, if you're at home and you want to chime in, two of our players can't make it tonight. Mark or Dennis, please chime in, and maybe you might be able to help them out or something like that. While live, we will endeavor to answer your questions if they are appropriate questions. To all of our subscribers, thank you. Again, like many in real life role-playing games, we have been away since March 5th. So what is the party doing and where are they? The Norseman and Eldritch Knight, Balder, has the heart of Bolli Boluson's warrior son, Aspec. Balder accepted the quest to return it to Snufflenus, Iceland. It's probably getting a little bit ripe in there. I think, what's that magical spell that makes things, maybe you guys might need a wizard.
I just put salt on it.
You just put salt.
yeah, we salted it. Dried it over the fire.
It'll be tasty. Kip, the elven beastmaster, tentatively plans to return to Girvan in Scotland to address whatever destroyed his village and took his love, Cyan. Morton Harcourt, and the bard, also separated from his love, Elise, may be planning to take revenge on her oppressive and perhaps evil father, the Count Francois de Avenay. Now, if he happens to find a magical loot along the way, he says all the better. The barbarian Borinth is on his way to Untersberg Mountain in search of personal guidance from the long-dead emperor, Frederick Barbarossa. And then his plans take him to the Badenweiler, I believe, to rescue his people from whatever oppressed them. Knight Baron Matthias Bathory, the Cavalier, is on a royal and diplomatic quest to gather allies and troops to crush a civil war in Carpathia. In addition, a new member may be joining the party soon. Conspicuously missing from the party for now are Jumnus Dawnflower, the cleric of Serenray, Louvier Moreau, the assassin, and Virexen, the monk. I'm hopeful that we'll see them again. All the while, the party combined gathers strength and resources and perhaps the components to create a powerful magical weapon to eventually battle and defeat the Ottoman vampire Bayuch Osman Ghazi. The group is currently high up in the Tyrolean Alps, making their way from the south to the north. It has been snowing intermittently, and the snow is coming down, sometimes quite heavily. The vegetation and the air are thin. Nonetheless, the path they have selected is still passable. Along the way, the party battled huge blue beasts with orange spikes and green eyes called remeras, and large blue-green flying stags called peritons. They fought their way to a slough, fought their way to a slough in the middle of the mountains where they had a warm and welcome respite from all of the challenges outside of there. At the Schloss, the party requested and had a meeting with the city's commander, First Captain Jacob von Trautzen. One could not help but note her huge armored bear. From Captain von Trautzen, the party learned of some dangers ahead, more remeras, peritons, and other beasts, and a dragon with a personality disorder that has a penchant for silver, no less. The dragon, they were told the dragon's name too, Identisat Storong. Try and say that 10 times fast. After an all too brief stay, the party left the castle and ventured out into the dangers of the Alps. Traveling a few more days, they came upon a gorge with snow bridges. While Kip tried to magically send himself across, he was attacked by a giant spider. Followed constantly and occasionally harassed by peritons, they took the opportunity to attack as well, followed by more spiders. Eventually, they defeated them and trudged onward. But now, in a blinding snowstorm, the party has heard howls and echoes throughout the mountains. While visibility was greatly reduced, the party was attacked by Yeti. Battling away, Kip and Morton disappeared into the swirling snow, but a familiar voice echoed off the walls as well. 16 days into their journey across the Alps, we rejoined the party in the midst of the battle. Ta-da! Welcome back, everybody. Yeah. Huzzah! Okay, there is a battle in the midst of going on. The last, I took Morton and Kip off of the roster. So Mattias and I'll get it. Zyman are mounted together on the back of Mattias's horse. Mattias, you are coming through a bend and through the swirling snow. You can't see anything, but you hear the sound of clashing swords against flesh. And you hear some of what conspicuously sounds like your compatriots' voices or somebody just mimicking them. Please roll initiative, Mattias and Zyman. And if somebody could add them
Rolling initiative.
You're going to need to use party allies for Zyman for now, because that works.
12. The marker, you can write it in.
Yep.
15.
If you could put them in order.
How do you spell Zyman? X-I-M-E-N. And you got a 12?
Yep.
Monte's got a 15. Oh, there we go.
Okay, the opponents are up. You guys are currently battling. The current sheet is there. If you guys could fill in your current hit points on it, please, on the standard sheet. That means the opponent is still up.
Balder, everybody's lost but us.
I can't see 2 feet in front of me.
Everybody's lost. It's you and me.
Okay, he's got 2 targets standing in front of him.
Together we'll destroy it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going for Balder. Balder, this Yeti swings away at you.
No.
Thank you, sir.
The evil Yeti.
As opposed to the good Yeti. Yes.
I've known a few. In my day.
He stares at you with this chilling gaze. Make a con save. DC 15.
21.
21. Nothing happens with that. Okay, and then his 2 claws swing away, and I think yes, those are both a 17 plus a lot, 18 plus a lot. So they'd be, if you want to use your reaction, they would be a 27 and a 28. I think it's probably beyond your shield capabilities. Right?
They hit.
Okay.
Oh boy.
36 slashing.
All right.
What are you at, sir?
You up?
I'm up.
Are you? No, are you up?
Are you still standing up?
Are you still standing up?
71.
Okay, I didn't know how many you had.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, and that is the Yeti's turn. You hear growls out in the distance as well. Borinth, you are up. Mattias, you are on deck.
All right.
Mattias and then Simon.
All right, I'm gonna do this one dirty like I did the other. I'm gonna come in with my first attack on the inside of his knee and just smash on the inside of the hammer. From what I remember, I was frenzied already.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, I know. I'm from the last game. I remember that I was frenzy raged at this point because that's how I do it. All right, so that's 28, 29, 30 to hit.
30 hits.
Okay, that's the first attack. I'm gonna go to the other knee. Okay. Second attack. Ooh, that's even better. 31 to hit.
31 hits.
And then the third attack, I'm gonna slash into the back of the leg. 27, 28, 29 to hit.
29 hits. All 3 hit.
Nice. Okay. So first one, 18, 19 points of damage.
Okay.
Next one, 10, 21 points of damage.
Okie doke.
And then the third one, 18, 19 points of damage.
Oh, he's like your axe/hammer cuts into him. You see chunks of fur and flesh go flying away. You come back again, and it's almost like his kneecap starts to disappear. He starts to collapse on top of one leg. He's barely standing up, but he's still standing.
Chopping him down like the oaks, Balder. Like the big oaks.
Still standing there.
In the fatherland.
Take him down.
Mattias, you are up.
Okay.
What is that?
So. Alright, so. Simon and I. Or did Simon already go forward?
He's riding on top.
No,
he's riding on the back of your
still
horse,
on the
unless
back.
he states otherwise.
Threw him off the
Okay.
horse.
Then I ride towards the sounds of my
Oh, is this him right here?
Yep. So what's your movement with your horse?
With the horse, let's see. I believe that the war horses actually have their own movement stat.
I think I want to get off.
But you're on him, so technically you move with the horse. Right?
Yeah, you move with the
Been
horse.
riding for days.
I don't like the sounds of this.
Yeah. No, wait, I think it's double the normal movement speed.
Here, right? Why are we riding towards the Yetis?
No!
What is it? First. Let's see,
When you normally move 30, it'd be 60?
I believe it might be 60.
Oh man.
I don't think it matters if it's 40 or if it's 60.
Just one moment.
It's 60.
What are you looking to do? Are you looking to go right to the Yeti? What are you looking to do? I don't think it matters if it's 40 or 60.
Your warhorse's speed is 60.
So he will advance
Okay.
60.
So that's 12 hexes, or it could, yeah. So is that what you're doing?
You going right to the Yeti, or what are you doing?
Towards the Yeti.
Okay, you're just shy of it there. You're about.
Okay, is it? How many hexes are there?
There's 1,
5.
2, 3. Call it 4 hexes to go.
Okay.
Did you jump off or
No, I reluctantly. Still on
You're
the
in the
back of the
circle.
horse.
You're in the circle of death, my friend, right now.
You're about 20 feet away from
What
it.
he signed up for.
I didn't sign up for any of this.
Okay. Then I will, if I can, I will pull the Magyar special and begin shooting arrows at him.
Sure, go for it.
Okay.
Somewhere in your trek, you drew your bow because you didn't have a weapon out. That was your free action. Fire away.
All right. longbow 1d8. Longbows do not get any additional damage from strength or dex, right?
Yes, they do, from your dex. So
Dex, okay.
Could I forget?
your dex, your
That's a +3.
correct.
Okay, so to hit,
And this. I forget all these things.
D20,
+3, that's 21.
21 hits.
21.
You have all these backups.
And a d8 plus my dex, that is 8 damage.
8 damage.
Remember-
Your arrow plunges into the Yeti and just
Yeah, figures. After all that work I did.
in his
Well,
left arm.
You think you did?
Whack! And pierces through him, and he collapses with a scream. You hear another one somewhere nearby.
Uh-oh. I hit him out of anger. The one that went down for hitting me.
Okay, Zyman, you are up.
Hail and well met, fellows!
What's about time you
Visibility is
showed
about
up.
15 to 20 feet. What are you guys doing?
I thought
Do
you
I
were-
have
thought
any
you
sense
guys
of
were lost.
which direction the sound came from?
Roll an investigation check.
Matthias, how good to have you back with us.
It's good to be
15.
back.
15.
my
You think
friend.
that it's slightly
Talk about an
behind
entry.
that one over to the right, to your right. So it would be that one.
I will take most of my movement.
And you know the visibility. Well, if you do that, you're going to lose sight of the party. The visibility is about 15,
then.
about 3 hexes, 3 to 4 hexes.
Okay, I'll move to there.
We gotta keep moving. We gotta keep moving this way. The direction that we were headed
Okay.
originally. The direction we were headed originally. We gotta keep moving that way.
Morton is not here. Could you take Morton off of there, please? Balder, you are up.
All right.
Just slap that on the back.
Matthias, we need to take cover along the mountainside. There's more Yetis. We'll talk more as soon as we, let's keep moving.
Understood.
Okay. Anything else, Balder?
That's it for me right now.
Okay.
I think the goal would be to just get along a ridge line and kind of.
Okay, the opponent, you hear the sound. You can't quite
Oh,
see this.
They're coming.
But this guy seems to be dragging him off into the snow.
My eyeballs.
Matthias, make a perception check with advantage.
Perception with advantage, got it.
D20. And add 1 for your wisdom.
I mean, I'm already enraged, but I don't know how many hits we can take.
It's a 16.
16. You see this
I
to
got
your
2
right.
more.
You look and you
Already
see
got
this
my blood pumping.
huge
I could
figure
probably
being
take one.
dragged off into the snow.
Not if I get frozen. Get it going.
The huge figure being the Yeti corpse.
Yes.
Not to frighten everyone, but something is dragging the corpse away.
Uh-oh.
I say we let it go and we move on.
Borinth, you are up.
I'm gonna start kind of grabbing everyone and start pulling them in the direction that we were headed.
Okay, you're headed generally toward me. You can
Yeah.
move. If you dash, you can move 80, but obviously you're going to lose track of some. You wouldn't lose everybody. You would.
Well, I want to know if is everybody in agreement here? Are we going?
Yeah.
We're moving on up.
We should definitely leave. Let's leave now.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna head further down.
Okay,
Yeah.
you go.
Leave him be. Let him collect his debt.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80.
Well,
You
I'm not
can
gonna
li-
dash. I'm gonna try to stay with
Okay,
everyone.
but what I'm assuming everybody's kind of moving with you, and you're
Yeah.
kind of.
I will take. I'm gonna take some eyeballs first.
Okay, you turn to go and.
Give me 1 second, Borin.
Okay, it's going to take you around to get over there, and that's your movement, and now your action. Go ahead and roll, let me see, roll a d20 there, please. Tell me what you roll.
14.
14. You find, let me see,
Or could you find more than 2?
you've got both eyes are in great condition. It's just a question of what
great
kind of
condition.
condition
7
they're in.
eyes.
Right.
They're in great condition.
Good scooping.
I'm getting good at it at this
You
point.
scoop out the
knew that.
eyeballs, and
I
you
knew that ice cream.
You quickly
scooper
realize
idea
that
was
you're
a good
starting
idea.
to lose sight. Matthias had
You
circled
saw
in
it.
between.
You saw it at a shop, and you're like, "This would be perfect for Borin, for Balder."
This is perfect for scooping eyeballs.
You guys stayed reasonably close enough that
Yeah.
you didn't lose sight of him in the swirling snow.
All right.
Who is this little monkey that we picked up? Not Georgie, the other one. He's really little. Who's this little guy, Mattias?
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
I mean, you are big like my brothers.
He's really little.
And you're big like my father. But I'm not hardly the size of the monkey.
He's a traveling companion I encountered during my time away from all of you.
Okay, I don't ever ask questions how you get your...
Judging from the looks, you could use a bit of brains around here.
Excuse you?
Oh, I mean, no offense. I apologize.
I graduated from a prestigious school in Norway.
Oh.
I mean, I graduated from a
You've
school.
never heard of it.
Oh.
Well, not the school. It was more like a tutoring.
All right, well,
it was
let's
more like,
keep moving out of here.
I am not like this barbarian here.
You keep moving along, and
You were pulling eyeballs.
For good reason.
eventually you get away. You make your way far enough away from the corpses. You have the extra eyeballs there with you.
Got him in
You're
my bag.
trudging through the snow. You continue on. You continue trekking through the snow in the general direction you're going. You know that seem to have lost 2 party members somewhere in the swirling snow. It's like, Kip!
Yeah, we'll keep calling out here and there for Kip.
Oh, there was more of you?
I'm pretty sure I saw Strausser go off a cliff somewhere. I don't know. Like I said, Balder, they're all lost except for us.
What are we gonna do?
Kip, I don't worry about Kip finding us. He'll find us.
I hope he's alright.
There's not a better tracker out there.
you continue on. The travel throughout the rest of the day is rough and slow going. The sun starts to set in the distant southwest. Everybody roll a DC 10 con check. It's just been a rough.
We lost Morton.
We lost Morton too.
Yeah, that one's a tough one.
What is it? A con check you said?
Yes, I did.
A save or a check?
A check. DC 10 con check.
22.
19.
You are good.
24.
Everybody's good. Mattias? DC 10
Burrito
con check. Roll a D20 and
Burrito check?
add 3.
I want a burrito.
They help with the contract.
Yep.
That
That is a 19.
19. You guys are all good. It's cold, but you're sufficiently comfortable. The sun has gone down. What are you guys doing?
Tired.
So Zyman, was it?
Yes.
How did you meet Marius?
Oh, that is not a good story. But nonetheless, he has been very helpful. I was traveling, I became very lost. He found me much in the way we found you.
Fighting a gigantic yeti.
I don't know what her name was, but he seemed to be having trouble with her.
Oh, how come I believe that story first?
Oh, Matthias.
We need shelter for the night. I need to rest. I think we all need to rest. So let's put our heads together here. What we can do, I guess. Morton was our.
I'm sure we can find a...
Perhaps we should look for a cave or at least a sheltered overhang.
Yeah, I'm
to
sure we'll
protect
find
us.
something in the rocks.
Yeah, we're gonna head over towards, I guess, some sort of a rocky outcropping or area. Maybe something that we could dig into a little bit.
Okay, everybody roll a nature check. Whoever's looking.
Nature.
Oh, almost a 20. But instead, a 6.
16.
A 10.
13.
Okay, Borinth finds a bit of an alcove. It's not completely covered, but it's partially covered from the wind and the snow, and you might be able to wedge yourselves in it.
Balder's pretty convinced it's the best we're gonna find.
I'm gonna start digging it out digging it out like a hole a little bit in the snow. Try to get under and in. And then, can you
roll-
make fire at all?
I can make a fire.
Yeah.
I can warm some rocks for us to lean on as well as we sleep.
Let's start with the fire.
Oh, let's start with the fire. Do you have any wood? I do not have any wood.
I have some fat. We can burn that for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna find any wood around here.
We can burn some fat for a little while, at least to have something going. I'll put it on like a hide that I have and try to see if we can just burn that.
I could just keep shooting fire.
little prestidigitation.
You need to sleep.
Light it up.
You do need to sleep. Okay.
Okay, so you hollow it out as best you can. Roll a survival check, Borinth.
Survival. That's a 7.
This 7 is pretty crude at this point. It's like a child's snow fort in effect. Let me see here. Nope, nobody else. Okay, so and then how do you try to warm yourselves?
I will try to find, uncover some rocks on the outcropping.
Okay, you dig down, roll a nature check.
You don't have to be super good. A 10.
Okay, you eventually find some rocks. You get down. There's some near the base of the rock wall. You found some rubble that looks like it had collapsed with it at some point.
I'll cast prestidigitation on them a couple times to warm a non-living material for up to an hour.
Okay.
For us to...
That's a cantrip, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so you can cast that literally...
Over and over again.
Over and over again?
Until I want to sleep.
Okay. And do you guys set up a watch, or what do you do?
Yeah, I'll take first watch.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not many of us. I guess we can't team up on watches. I'll take second watch.
I have somebody that can watch the whole night for us.
You do?
Yeah. I'll open up my backpack and
out
of my backpack
comes out
my
of my bag.
weasel familiar. He'll watch. He'll wake me if anything comes.
I learned a long time ago never to trust a weasel. I think it might be best if we just keep watch.
I look at Georgie. What can you do then?
Georgie, what good are you?
I
think we should keep watch.
He just you can trust Kodo. Kodo has good senses.
Yeah, have you encountered any of those gigantic worm creatures that come up from underneath the ground here and try to swallow you up whole in the middle of the night?
No, but could you tell me more?
You'll find out tonight when they come up. I don't think your weasel's gonna warn us, give a fair share warning from those guys.
At least he can help whoever is after.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That's good. I like that idea.
All right. You will see.
Yeah. Balder first watch.
So not
I'll take second watch.
Not too trusting of the new guy's weasel. We'll still do watch.
The weasel. Third watch.
Mattias?
How many watches do we need? 3 or 4?
3 should be fine.
3?
You should probably. I mean, if you have 3, 4 hours each, you each get 8 hours rest that way. I mean.
Okay. All right.
Does that sound? Are you with us?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just having difficulty following things.
We're just deciding the watch schedule. Balder's taking first watch. I'm gonna take second watch, and one of the two of you can take third watch, or you both can. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, first watch. You guys hunker down as best you possibly can. Your fat is burning away on the pelt. It does create a little bit of warmth that seems to burn in between his casting of prestidigitation, which does add sufficient amount. Adds just enough to take the edge off of it, you will. And the first watch passes uneventfully. Who's on the second watch? You are? The second watch. The second watch. While you're there, you start to see some snow melting around you in various spots.
Okay.
And it just slowly expands and just quickly sinks into the ground. It's so cold.
All right. So, third watch?
You go to sleep?
Yeah,
you wake up,
I'll talk to
Mattias
first. Hey, Mattias. I started to see some of the snow melting in the area around us here, so just be on edge.
Yeah.
Be aware.
Yeah, that's definitely not a good sign.
I'm sure the weasel will help you.
Okay. Can I look around and see if there's any sign as to what's causing it?
You see, like, just they're almost like crop circles, but they're not crops. It's just melting snow in a circle in a couple periodic spots here and there.
We've seen it before.
I'm not sure if he was there, was he?
Oh, no, I don't remember.
Was this the time that we ran into those burrowing insect centipede monsters?
Can I say yes?
Sure, it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean that's the last time I think we've seen that is when the monsters came up from.
Okay.
We were protected from Morton's spell, but we don't have that luxury right now.
So we don't have any significant magical protection.
No.
And there's the sign of this potential imminent threat.
Yes. So we just try to make it through the night. Just wake us up if you need us.
All right. I'll keep watch, and if I notice anything suspicious, I'll start waking people up.
Okay, roll. Actually, I probably should have had everybody else do that. But roll a perception check, Mattias.
Unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. Okay. You hear the circles do not seem to grow anymore, and the ice starts to freeze over where you were looking at the ground. But you hear that howling sound that you heard just a few hours earlier in the day. Something seems to answer it back.
Okay.
You're about 2 hours into your watch.
Does it seem to be nearby or at some distance?
Roll an investigation check.
Investigation. That's a 15.
Okay, you think it's fairly nearby. You'd probably say within 100 feet or so, but it's really hard to tell with the blasting wind and snow.
Okay. I'll wait. I think I'm going to wake someone up just in case. Who exactly is in the party at the moment? I can't see everyone, and I'm...
Borinth, Balder, and Zyman, and you.
Okay.
Borinth and Balder each took a watch. You know that as well. So waking them may risk their watch.
Impede them.
May.
Yeah, that's what I was
not,
thinking.
but may.
I'll push Zyman awake. Listen.
What? Did Kodo see something? The weasel saw something, he told you.
Do you know anything about the study of beasts?
Very, very little. Unfortunately, my training's not much in that.
That's unfortunate, because unless I'm mistaken, there might be something very, very hostile within 100 feet of us.
I will lean over to my familiar and tell him to go and send him out into the woods or into the snow to see if he can see what's out there.
Okay, your familiar looks up at you and hops over the snow, and I know he can go about 100 feet away from you and still maintain a telepathic contact with you. And he hops along into the snow, and do you, see through his eyes?
Yeah, you see and hear through his eyes.
So you go into the zone, if you will, almost as if your eyeballs roll up into your skull. And you're and Mattias, you see him not in a trance, but somewhat as if he's not present in his current body, if you will, Zyman.
Right.
And it bounces along, and then all of a sudden up ahead it sees two of those Yeti, probably at about 80 feet from the party, and it almost looks like they're sniffing and kind of using some kind of echo, if you will, off the walls to try and locate something that they smell.
I'll tell them to come back. And
you don't even have to tell him.
Yeah.
Telepathically,
Yeah.
you communicate with him, and he turns and he starts hopping over the snow.
They're coming. Wake everyone. Start waking everybody up.
Oh, what is the problem?
I believe we have problems.
Problems? I'm immediately gonna go over to the fire and snuff the fire out.
Pile some
Mattias,
snow.
why would you not put the fire out, Mattias?
Because I wasn't certain that the danger was actually near enough to be significant. It's only thanks to the fact that this one has a familiar that we were able to determine it with any accuracy.
Okay, so
they're less than 100 feet away. They're coming.
Okay. Just wait.
We need to move.
No, we need to wait.
You want to wait it out?
We need to wait it out and see if they pass us by.
I'm going to send my familiar up to see if they can take a look.
Okay, you send it out. It's swirling. Your raven has a tough time flying, even with this wind and this howling. But he's like searching around, and you can see them. And the raven eventually gets about 75 feet away from the party, and you can see them. They're like sniffing, like on either side of the valley pass. There's one, and they seem, even though the visibility is probably about 15 to 20 feet, they seem to have some kind of inherent communication with one another, and even though they're slightly farther apart than that, if that makes sense. This is a sense that you had from your raven.
When I see how many?
Two. You see two.
How far apart are they?
You're pretty sure you ripped the eyeballs out of one.
Oh, it's moving?
Huh?
The one I ripped the eyeballs out is moving?
No.
Oh, I thought you meant like...
That's the one dead. He pulled another one away.
Yeah,
That is still alive. Apparently it's still alive, even though I thought we killed it. But it could be different. Could be different ones. How far apart are they?
About 30-ish feet.
From each other?
Yeah. They're looking for us, for sure. You want to wait here?
I think we should wait it out. I think we should wait and see if they pass us by. Or we can try to take them one at a time. But we have to take them quick. We have to take them down fast.
I don't think we'd be able to take one down fast enough that the other one wouldn't respond.
You're right.
If you want to wait here, let's just bury in and hope they don't see us.
Okay.
So you hunker down, trying to bury in. You're trying to
down.
cover up any smells as best you possibly can.
Gonna dig in, dig in.
Choose
Covering myself
one
in
of
snow
you,
and taking the dodge action. Ready
and
to
choose
dodge.
one of you and roll a stealth check, and somebody can help us with advantage. That's considered all of you assisting them. Does that make sense?
Definitely
You're
not
doing
Mattias.
one party stealth check.
Well, I have a +3 on all my dex rolls.
Okay,
But
well,
don't you wear heavy armor?
So you're going to roll stealth.
Well, you're
True.
disadvantaged because
True.
you're.
The heavy armor
So you're
is
saying
not a
with
good idea.
advantage? With
Yeah, well,
advantage?
because
Don't send me.
if you're assisting somebody, you get advantage.
Okay.
So one of you roll, and
I'll do
I'm
it.
assuming the party is giving
I'll
you
do it.
assistance.
Are you good? Are you good with self? I'll do it. At least
do
I
you
have.
have on
At least I have a
dex?
positive. So it's an 18.
18. They seem to pass you by. Your weasel goes out and periodically check. They seem to continue off to the north in my general direction, northeast in my general direction.
The direction we're headed.
Yes.
I think we may be safe, but they've journeyed further up wherever you are leading us.
Okay. Well, we could just follow. I mean, all right. We should hunker down a little bit longer. Let's finish this night here. If they're passed on, let's finish our rest,
Yep. Let's
And
wait out the rest of the night.
Wait out for light.
Okay. You wait out. There were about 2 hours left. And it passes uneventfully. You guys have completed a short rest. If you want to use any hit dice.
Oh no, we're going right into that. Forgot about that. Well, it sucks because I was already frenzied rage.
Yeah, so you're down 1 exhaustion point.
Yeah.
I guess I will use some hit dice.
Yeah. Hit dice.
Fine. I will heal. Oops, I used 2. I'll use 2.
What are my hit dice? I know I use D12. I know I use 12s. I gotta remember what my hit dice are now. It's been so long. Oh, hit point.
Yeah, right. It's something we never use because of.
Yeah, you've never used. I don't think you've ever done a short rest before.
Yeah, I've used them before. Well, I'm always taking the most damage. I've used them before. I just been so long. I don't remember if I think I use a D12.
Yeah. For barbarian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
And
it's a
then
D12.
your plus your con
Plus my con, right.
for each one.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we want those extras.
Plus my
I
con.
almost forgot about that.
And how many do you? I don't remember how many you get.
You get
but
one. You get one per level, and you can use
Oh, okay. I'm good. I'm not that.
a certain, like up to half of them per short rest, maybe.
15
I think.
plus 16.
Yeah, that's what it is. You get half back.
Yeah, you can use like half. You get half back after.
After a long rest.
31.
Yeah, so those are the one thing that like do not come all back.
Oh, whoa! Not 220. That's not what I meant.
But it could be.
Okay, I'm good with that. That's 4.
I'm almost back to full. Almost forgot about that +9.
I might as well rest more, right?
You guys continue on in the morning, or what do you do?
Yes, we're gonna continue.
We'll continue down the pass.
Yeah, we're gonna
Okay.
continue north.
Can we clearly see the Yeti tracks?
Well, what's the weather? Has the weather changed?
Well, the weather is slightly better.
I doubt that.
It seems to be getting slightly better. Visibility is arguably, probably.
It's taking a turn for the world.
No, that would be a lot worse. That's a 1. It's about 260 feet if you had a calibrated eyeball.
So, can we just take stock of inventory real quick before we head out? How are we with food and stuff? We should be good. We're good with
I
that,
still got
right?
plenty of rations.
I have ration.
Okay, Mattias, are you good with inventory? Are you okay? Your health is good. Your health is full, right?
Yes,
Okay.
I didn't.
Well,
unless I somehow took damage during the fight that I didn't even get hit in.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know previous. I didn't know if like from previous before you came back if you had any damage. I guess we're gonna. Could we?
I think I got back on my health. Yeah.
Can we see
I don't
any of
have
the
anything
tracks that were left
marked
from the
down.
Yeti?
Roll an investigation check. And I think you have, because you have, you might have disadvantage on that. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'll assist.
Well, with
saves.
Well, with 1 exhaustion.
Is it?
Oh, is it
save?
skill saves? Okay.
I think it's checks.
Okay.
I have to
I
find
do
out.
not know the rules for exhaustion.
Investigation. Doesn't matter. I rolled a 7 anyway. Let me look that up real fast. It was a 7, Tom. Sorry.
Okay. It's a good question.
I don't get exhausted.
I'll find out right now.
Cool. You guys continue on either way. Continuing and ascending farther into the mountains. It is snowing. Broken only by gray stone, the landscape of white. While beautiful, it is cold, wet, and incredibly windy. Terribly unforgiving. There are still no trees to break the wind. Despite this, visibility is reasonably good. The snow swirls around you. Travel is rough and going. It is still the equivalent of like difficult terrain. In the distance, although this makes it look like there's more trees than there are, this is what you see off in the distance. Yet another castle is evident in the narrow defile. Suddenly, coming forth from the castle are two riders. They are riding good quality riding horses that have heavy woolen leggings, padding, and head covering. In heavy winter gear themselves, the riders don't appear to be dressed as nobles, carrying short swords and bows, large packs, and large satchels on the sides of their horses. They appear as though they are making a wide berth around you in the general direction you came from.
And we can see the structure coming up.
Yes, you can.
Put my arm up and be like, "Hey there, hey, Jacob sent us from down below the mountain."
Who are you hailing, the riders? Or
Yeah, the riders. You said there's riders coming up?
They seem to be making a wide berth around you, as if they're heading down in the direction you came from.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought you meant they were surrounding us. In like
No, they seem as though they're on a mission and they're heading off in that general direction. They have large satchels on the side of their on the sides of their horses.
Should I try to get their attention?
Silver.
YOLO.
They have
I
silver.
can try to get their attention.
Let's try to get their attention. Why not? Let's interact with our environment.
Gotta love that prestidigitation. I'll shoot some sparks up into the air above our heads to try to draw their attention.
Let me see. Sure, they pause. They kind of move slightly farther away.
I don't think that works.
I'll put my arm up and we come with news. Warnings of below the mountain.
He says, "You forget."
I speak German.
Es gefällt mir. Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Thank God.
Well, we're hoping to get some warmth and some food in us coming up in here.
Go to the castle.
We have warnings of further down the mountain for you. We encountered quite a few Yeti along the road. Be wary.
Danke.
Are you bringing shipments down the mountain? What was the name of the I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the name of the last fort that we were at.
Bruneck.
Yeah.
We're going to Schloss Bruneck.
Send our regards to Jacob when you get there. Let her know that we've made it this far.
Yeah, and you are?
I'm Borinth.
Borinth.
This is Balder, Champions of the Sun.
Borinth, I will let him know. I will let Jacob know. Let her know that you arrived safely at Riefenstein.
Have you spotted the dragon?
Not recently. No.
Are you familiar with where we may find that location?
Oh, the dragon? Anywhere from Bruneck to Hohenwerfen. Yeah.
Oh, okay. There's no particular place.
Oh,
free roaming.
The dragon, the whole valley.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this might keep them away, this weather.
Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know. Is there anything we need to know about I'm sorry, what was your name? What was your name?
Bruneck.
We never asked for names. So he's not ready. We never asked for names.
I am Sir Bruneck from Bruneck.
Sir Bruneck from Bruneck. No.
The Brunecks have run in my generation.
Ravenspire.
I am Schmunek from Bruneck.
Schmunek from Bruneck?
This is my cousin Krunik.
Sounds a lot like Bruneck.
I am Paulus Goldhagen.
Goldhagen. Well, we appreciate you if you can pass that message on. To Jacob for us.
To Jacob von Trotzen.
What is this place we're up to here now?
This is Schloss Riefenstein.
Is it friendly?
It's a postal stop.
Okay. And they have places where we could spend the night?
Yeah, it is safe.
Okay. All right. We appreciate the information. Be careful on that road.
Safe travels. You too.
There's at least 2 roaming around that we lost track of.
2
Yeti.
They might be angry.
We will ride quickly.
Okay.
You can see their horses seem like
I don't know
they've been
why.
extra
They might be
tired.
angry. I don't know who angered them.
Very well. Thank you for the information.
Hey, one question. What
He
do you
starts to ride a little closer to you,
What
so
do
he's not
you
yelling.
do? What do you do to prevent the worm-like creatures from coming up while you're out on the road?
Ride very quickly.
So you guys don't stop.
No.
You just ride straight through.
As
How
fast
long-
as you can.
How many nights does it take you to get from here to Brunik?
Brunik, with good travel, very fast, 3 days.
3 days. Okay. Good to know. Okay.
You travel for 3
Interesting.
straight days?
Non-stop.
Wow.
Yeah.
In the spring, it is easier.
I can't say
gotta learn
I
that.
can't say I don't blame you. I mean, it's been a rough road to this far. So
Postal service is very lucrative. They make very good money here.
yeah. Okay. We'll let you be on your way, guys. Anything else you want to ask our friend here? Safe
to the
travels.
castle. I want to
You
warm
guys
up.
are looking for a dragon?
We are.
Oh, we didn't mention
And guess
that?
what?
No.
You are too now.
Well, we're not
That's
looking.
nothing compared to the vampire.
We're not looking for a dragon. He kind of guards this pass, and if we do run into him, we have to kind of bribe our way through.
Yeah,
We are prepared for that, though.
we are.
I know a little bit of dragon.
Yeah.
A little.
It's good. But you're gonna get to practice. Okay. Thank you for your time.
We once
Safe
had a
travels.
wizard
Yeah.
who knew dragon.
Auf Wiedersehen.
That does not
Peter's
sound
in.
good.
He killed him.
Oh.
Tschüss. And he rides
He
off.
wasn't very nice.
I'm nice, I swear.
Just don't steal. Don't steal. Don't kill. Don't enslave.
Hey,
And
any
you should be
friend.
fine.
Hey, listen, he's with Matthias. He's a friend.
Okay.
You ride. What do you do?
Gonna head towards the poster.
Was that your stomach, dude?
Motorcycle.
What's going on there, Mattias?
That was a motorcycle outside.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
The Yeti is back!
You're in a tough neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna head
It's
towards.
just that the window's open.
Oh, okay.
Gonna head to the postal station.
Okay, you ride up to the castle itself. As you approach, a guard up on top of a tower says, "Guten Tag, Ihnen. Hello to you.
Hello.
Good dog.
Someone will be right there for you." The castle doors eventually open down at the base. You hear an inner gate open and then close, and then a few moments later, an outer gate slowly rises. Smiling, and 2 guards greet you. In low German, one says, "Guten Abend," good evening. Pretty far north you are. Yeah?
Evening. We are.
Come in unless you want to stay cold. We want to close the
Oh,
doors.
of course.
Yes.
Walk in.
We walk in.
What brings you so far north?
We're traveling through the valley here
To Germany.
to Germany.
Well, I guess we're in Germany
There's no
now.
such place, but
Well,
yeah.
to the
Maybe someday.
Someplace I've heard.
Yeah. We're traveling through the valley here.
Whenever the mountains end.
Yeah, you're not that far. Maybe a few more
That's
days.
good. That's good news.
Somebody told me this was the shortest way to Denmark. I think I'm horribly lost.
Yeah. It's probably, it depends on where you are going
Where
from.
did you come from again?
Matthias, what did you tell him?
I am from the Kingdom of Aragon, west of the Pyrenees.
Yes, you took a wrong turn
Why
somewhere,
were
my
you
friend.
east of the Alps then?
I took directions from somebody I shouldn't have.
That's
Because
all
I
right.
found you east of the Alps.
All things we can talk over drink.
Yes. Perhaps we should get some food.
Perhaps.
No, come in. You are cold.
Thank you,
This
thank
land
you.
is unforgiving. If you stay out there, you will die.
Yes.
Come in. He nods. He brings you inside. You can see it's very austere. It's not a Unlike Slosh Bunek, which was a underground city, this is very, very clearly like a postal stop, if you will. There are guards and probably chambers for storing stuff, but other than that, it's a very, very austere environment. He turns, he nods, and he waves up the rampart, and he heads back inside the gates. You guys go inside?
Yeah.
The gates close behind you. And then he says, how long will you be staying?
Roughly a week.
Oh, very well. We'll show you to, there is it's not a tavern, but it's our common room. You can purchase some drinks and a place to
Thank you.
crash on a bench if you so desire, or in
That would
front
be
of the
perfect.
fireplace. Yeah. Yes, it's very cold. What are you traveling for this time of year?
Unfortunately, it's just poor timing. We need to be further north, and we've got a deadline. We had to take the travel.
What is that thing you're looking at on your wrist?
It's a new invention.
New
It's a
invention.
sundial on the wrist.
Astrolabe.
It'll be that weird little compass we got. I'm just wearing it.
You mean Kip's eyeball? Kip's eyeball on your
Big
wrist.
I'm just ahead of my time. 60 millimeter watches.
Okay, the gates are closed, and he said, "Are you continuing northeast, or where are you going?"
We're continuing northeast.
West.
North.
That way,
East.
right?
Northeast.
Northeast.
Yeah.
That way?
Yeah.
The northwest. You could go northwest.
Yeah, we're going northeast.
I think we're going northeast.
Make sure you
We're
pick
headed
up
towards
some
the
wood
Untersberg.
on your way out. He points to a pile of wood there as well.
We're gonna head to the Untersberg Mountains. This is our destination.
I've heard of it.
This is
It's
now.
close to Salzburg. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's where we're headed.
Right at the edge of the Alps.
Correct.
Yes. You're not. I have not been there specifically, but you're not that far. So.
Okay. That's good to know.
That's good to hear. It's been a long travel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your guys make it in 3. It took us 17.
How many days
walking.
did it take us? Do we know? Do we know how many days it took us?
17.
Did it really?
It was 16 until the night we slept.
I think from Bruneck. From Bruneck to here.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was 16.
Oh,
through the
you
mountains.
are currently.
I think it was only a couple weeks.
17 days into the Alps.
Wow.
But from Bruneck, I guess it wasn't as.
No, well, they were saying.
I feel good.
Quick 3 days to Bruneck.
Yeah.
Is what they were saying. So.
That's excellent. Let's get some food.
Yes.
Let's rest up, and I think we need to hear a little bit more about our traveling companion here. Hey, what's your name? The guy who just let us in that we were just talking.
I'm Gunther Hitzig.
We lost a few traveling companions on the way up in here. We just got separated.
Sorry to hear that.
Well, they're tough. They're tough individuals. I have no doubt that don't find their way back to us. If they come across a guy with one eye and another little fellow that looks like an 80s rock star. I don't know. I don't know how to describe him.
80s?
He has an instrument. He has
1280s?
Yeah, the 1280s. Yeah, like the popular music.
That's like 40 years ago.
Yeah.
It's no longer popular.
Yeah, he's no longer popular either, believe me.
He has trouble letting go.
Yeah. He's still, the hair phase, He's,
Does
they
he
should
know
be coming up.
The wreck of the Edmund Hitzigs?
No, I don't know that one either, actually. But they should be coming up this way. If you do come across them, could you please just send them our way? And
yeah,
we
we
appreciate
will keep
it.
an eye out. I will pass it along to my cohort.
Is there a place around here that we make donations for our stay?
Yeah, in the common room, there's a large bucket. Just toss some cash in there. The food is tolerable, but hearty.
Okay. That's my type of food.
Yeah.
Tolerable but hearty.
Yeah, this is good. Yeah, okay. He points generally across a small common area, across a small plaza, if you will, outdoor plaza, to a building that's built into the side of one of the walls. You walk your way over toward it, and eventually you make your way into what looks like a small common tavern, if you will, of some sort.
With any of the floors iron as well?
Yes. As a matter of fact, they did some, but didn't seem to be quite as pronounced as you saw at Bruneck.
Okay.
But there seems to be like plates in some places, wood in other places.
Okay. Yeah, let's go in the tavern. We'll get some food. We'll make a donation for the week. What do you say? How much should we throw in there for a week? Money bags.
Throw in 5 gold.
I'll throw in another 5 gold.
You go inside. It's a very, very compact, small area. There's the warmth hits you right away, and it is incredibly, incredibly comfortable. A woman approaches you, and she says, "Oh, guten Abend. Yeah, welcome. Hello.
Thank you.
And who are you all?"
I'm Balder. This is Borinth. We have
Borinth.
Matthias.
I am
Matthias.
Zanenval.
We are a traveling group called Champions of the Sun.
Oh, you have a name?
Yes, we do. Yeah. I mean, that's what
We're well known.
That what makes us legit. Yeah, we've cred. We have,
I did not know I traveled in such esteem.
yes.
Some people may not say nice things, but most do.
We kill
the
those ones
Yeti
that
you
don't
clawed
anyway.
the eyes out of.
Yeah.
I might not be a fan of Yetis.
You have a lot to learn about the mission that you apparently signed yourself up for, if you choose to stay. I mean, clearly.
Well, I don't see much other way out of these mountains besides you fellows.
There's probably not. Probably not. Although it sounds as though mail delivery is a lucrative business. I mean,
Perhaps
I might just stay here and just
get horses.
run horses up and down the mountain.
Evelyn overhears part of your conversation. Yeah, mail delivery is quite lucrative. It's especially as this time of year. It's they charge upwards of 50 gold to transcribe messages and send them over distances. Beyond 100 miles, it goes up another 5 gold for every 2 miles.
So usually it's just postal. It's just messages that they're
So
sending.
this postal shop is owned by the Dern and Taxis family, and they have made their wealth via communications throughout the Alps between Lombardy and Bavaria and beyond. Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, so she brings over some wooden platters with what looks like almost like a stew, if you will. Looks hearty. You don't see any vegetables in it of any sort. Perhaps a couple roots, but beyond that, it's.
Before anyone eats, I say, "Stop! Oh. I wave my hands around. I flavor the food to taste magnificent in everybody's mouth.
Oh, and how do you do that?
Press the digitation.
Oh. Okay. Awesome.
How do I know you didn't ruin it?
Taste it.
Yeah,
It's delicious.
Put some
But
in
it
your
could
mouth.
have been more delicious before.
I
it's
believe
good
the
now.
guy at the door said it was not so great.
But he said hearty. Is it still hearty?
Would you like me to undo it?
That's
I don't think I can undo it.
I'm gonna start packing it in. It's been a while since we've had a
Tastes
warm
great.
meal
Roll
like this.
2d20. Tell me the highest roll. Roll 2d20. Tell me the lowest roll.
7.
3.
You think it's good, but not as good as he said.
You can only do so much.
Yeah.
I will try another flavor for you tomorrow.
Okay.
I think you might like the other flavor.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, what are you guys doing? You're hanging out there. Anything in particular for the week? Are you working on your herbalism or anything like that? So you're working on your herbalism.
Is there any kind of library or place of study?
Oh, and I gotta convert. My eyeballs.
Roll a investigation check with disadvantage.
That'd be fun.
Body make me good.
You see him stand there, raise his hands up in the air, and gold falls from between his groin.
I found nothing.
1. You found you don't find anything.
I will just spend the week in my room studying.
Well, there's
the
no
materials
real
I have
room. It's
on
like
my
a
bench.
common room.
I will spend the week on my bench.
Okay.
Studying what I have.
Okay.
Just gonna prepare for the week, for the next length of the journey. Supplies. Try to put some food together. They said that there was wood for us to take. Is that what they said?
You saw as you came in a large pile of wood. It looked like they had prepared it. There was some snow stacked on various parts of it. You could tell they had prepared it before the
So we
winter
had a
came.
sled previously, from what I remember.
You did. Yeah,
Right?
I
We
think
still
you
have
still
that?
would have it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
the
still
one you
have
were
it, right?
pulling. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll load the sled up with some wood. I'm gonna work on some of the hides that we collected along the way. We had killed some animals
Okay,
or whatever.
so you managed to.
Yeah,
I don't remember
just-
what hides exactly you
We had like
collected.
goats and.
Oh, that's right. You did have a couple.
Yeah,
goats. So
yeah.
you've got. I think you found like 3 goats. So you've got. Yeah, they're in pretty good condition. You have 3 goat hides completely tanned by the end of the week. You salt it and.
I'm gonna lace them up together to make like a floor covering for us when we sleep on the plate down on the floor.
Very good idea.
Keep us off the cold snow.
Okay. Just write it down because I'll forget. Okay, the week passes. Mattias, are you doing anything particular during that week?
Do you take the armor off at all? You stay in the armor the whole time?
Well, I don't know. I can't stay in the armor all the time. That's just not biologically feasible.
I thought that was the rumor. I thought the rumor was that Mattias never takes his armor off.
I think that would basically make me the medieval equivalent of a Terminator at that point.
He actually never comes off his horse either.
Yeah, he always stays on the horse.
Even when I'm in the tavern, I'm still riding the horse.
Swinging around, horse checking people over.
Do you have any carrots for my horse?
Okay. You doing anything else, Mattias?
Can't think of anything in particular.
Okay.
Okay, toward the end of each day, it kind of builds with a little bit of the guards and some of the postal riders coming in and drinking and eating, and then it quiets down, and eventually at night everybody seems to pass out. Those who seem like they're arguably somewhat senior, and that's a relative term, head off to outside of the room. The week passes unless you guys do anything specifically.
A lot of ale. Is there ale?
There's ale. And how much money did you guys chip in?
I put in 5. He put in 5. You put
Okay.
10 gold in.
I don't have any money left.
Don't worry about it.
It seems to cover you.
Try to earn a little bit of your work.
Mattias, do you toss any cash into the till?
Sure.
We each put 5 in. So if you want to put another 5 in.
Sure.
Okay. Just knock it off your total. You guys continue. You gather up some lumber. Evelyn tells you, safe travels.
Grab what
Appreciate
food
y'all
we
making
can.
it.
Is there any deliveries that we could make to wherever we're going?
We're headed north.
Or is there anything you'd like us to bring along with us?
Where are you heading?
Where are we heading?
We're headed to the
Untersberg
Badenweiler.
Mountains.
The Baden?
Or the Untersberg Mountains.
Are you going to Salzburg?
Yes. We're going to continue north from there, right? Salzburg's to the north.
One of the masters then could give you some. There's sure to be something heading towards Salzburg. Manfred then. I'll get him for you if you desire.
Sure.
Sure. If that's something you guys would be
Yeah,
interested
we'll do it.
in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
They've been generous to us here.
You guys are hanging out at the tavern. A little bit of time passes, and a middle-aged gentleman walks into the room and says, guten Abend. Es ist Manfred. I'm Manfred.
Manfred.
Yeah.
Manfred Mann.
It's a pleasure. These esteemed gentlemen and myself would like to avail you of our services. We are traveling and we could take any item deemed probably precious or more to wherever you may need. With safety.
Well, wherever he means to Salzburg.
Oh, Salzburg.
That's where he means.
Somewhere near there.
Yeah.
Near there.
We're headed through the Untersberg Mountains, and it's only a short distance from there to Salzburg. So we could do you the service.
Yeah. We have several packages. When are you leaving?
Immediately.
Okay, very well. This might have been a couple days earlier throughout the week.
Right, yeah.
He says, we will have it ready when you're ready to go. And to Salzburg, we'll pay you 50 gold, 25 up front, and 25 on delivery.
Sounds good.
Great. Super.
Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
Sounds good, too.
It's a standard fee. It's not that long of a trip, so it's just beyond a certain distance that we start to pay more.
What would we be transporting?
These are mostly letters and...
Okay, nothing alive.
No.
Okay, good.
No, it is... no, we don't normally get involved.
Yeah, we would be surprised when people ask.
I have these 3 nobilities that I need you to bring.
They always want us to bring kids somewhere.
Oh, yeah, kids.
They always want us to travel with kids. We're not doing that anymore. That's my point.
We can strap it to the
that sounds
sled.
good.
Yeah,
we
it's
have...
very difficult to ensure delivery.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah, it's a deal. We'll do it.
Oh, very well. So they bundle up a package. It's probably about 2 feet by 2 feet by 2 feet of letters and probably some small packages, all in a large bundle, and they give it to you to put on your sled or wherever.
Yep, strap it on the sled.
Halfway through the trip, we use it for firewood. Open all
It records your
open all the
names and
birthday
so forth in a
cards.
ledger. Just
There might be more money in the birthday cards than the 50 gold we're delivering.
okay. The end of the week, you guys head out.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. You continue on your merry way.
I never get my mail
That
up
means
here.
we're
It's like
long
they just
rested?
give it to
Yes,
every person
you
passing
completed
by.
a long rest. Yes.
Long rest. It's like that Seinfeld episode.
Yeah. I feel like they just give our mail to any merchant passing by and tell them to deliver it. And I never get it.
All right, we're long rested.
Yeah, buddy. I didn't need it, but awesome.
Okay, you head out.
I did.
Oh, and I get my 1 hit die back.
If you expended it.
I did. I didn't know what was going to happen. I did.
Yeah.
You head out, and it is still snowing. It doesn't seem quite as heavy as it was before, but the visibility is it's pretty good. It's about 640 feet. As you continue to trek off in the distance, the path seems reasonably discernible unless you guys decide to deviate from it. Do you?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't believe so.
Okay. So you look up as you're crossing the path. Up and to the left, intermittently, you catch glimpses of a huge mountain off in the distance. You continue to make your way east around it. You're kind of trekking east and kind of crossing underneath south of this one large mountain. It's still rough, it's difficult terrain. In the distance, you hear trills, piercing screams, growls, and the sound of cracking ice and snow. And less often, deep rumbling, just the sounds of nature up in the mountains this time of year, echoing off the stark mountains throughout the day and night. You guys trek all day long.
Invigorating.
Invigorating.
Are we still okay? Are we still headed up the mountain, or is it up and down?
You're kind of
Can we-
level at this point. You're kind of. I actually had a picture on it right.
I should have found out how many days out we were. I mean, technically it's June now. Right?
Well,
Isn't it June?
We've lost a lot of time.
Isn't it June now? Isn't it
I
summer?
think we kind of lost a lot of time somewhere in there. Okay, so that's about what it looks like if the visibility were unrestricted, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it seems fairly level, like you're crossing.
Okay. So we have a choice. We could just keep going, or we can stop and rest, as we've been doing.
Let's just keep going.
Okay, the end of the day, nothing seems to happen that day. The sun starts to go down.
We're just gonna keep going.
Yeah.
You hike on through the night.
Like the postal delivery guys.
Yeah, but they
But
don't.
I only have one horse.
And they don't get exhaustion. Like we get exhaustion, and now it takes a week for us to get rid of exhaustion. That's the problem. One night of going, we get exhaustion, right? Is that how it still works with this?
If you keep going, yeah.
So if we go for one night, it costs us
I feel
8
great,
days.
but if you need to rest, that's
No, I'm just saying that. Listen, the way it works now is if we go all night, we get one level of exhaustion. It takes us a week to get rid of that level of exhaustion. Right?
How do you
So
know?
we won't be able to go 2 nights in a row.
Because his brain has this calculator.
Yeah.
How do you know it's
but
exactly
if we go,
one week?
Variant
two,
calculator.
think about it. If we go 2 nights like that,
I get too tired.
then it's going to take us
I
16
get doubly
days.
tired.
It's going to take us 2 weeks.
All right.
To get rid of it.
The barbarian needs to rest. I guess we'll rest.
I'm just saying, if we go 2 days in a row, we're not going to be out of the mountains. We're going to have to rest. Right?
All right, we can rest.
Okay.
Okay, the sun sets. You guys set up a camp. You have wood with you this time.
Yeah. Set up camp. I'm going to lay down my goat rug.
Goat rug.
Your goat rope?
My goat rug.
Oh, your goat rug. He said goat rope.
Yeah, we'll set up a camp. We'll try to find a place out of the wind as best as possible, and set up a small fire.
Okay, first watch, same as before.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love sleeping all night.
Yeah.
Nothing seems to happen.
Oh, wait.
Second watch, Borinth, correct?
Yep.
And the weasel.
And the weasel.
And the weasel. Borinth and the weasel, they're becoming good friends.
Yeah.
The weasel comes and sits in your lap and cuddles with you.
I'm gonna eat you someday.
You'd make a nice stew. Mattias, third watch?
I hear that in my dreams.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Fatten you up a little bit.
And nothing happens in the third watch.
I don't want to die from weasel starvation.
The third watch. And day 19, you guys, it is bright and clear.
Nice.
Wickedly, blindingly bright. Incredibly bright. So bright, you're having a tough time keeping your eyes open bright. It's bright. Ooh, that sounds more
We're
ominous
headed
than it
east,
probably is.
We still headed east?
You are headed. It's kind of roll a nature check.
That's an 11.
You think it's east northeast.
Okay.
You think it is, yeah. Sounds windier than it is.
Okay.
Turn off some of that wind.
Just gonna keep headed the direction where we're going. We're gonna keep following the path.
Okay, there's little to no. Oh, wait, we have a new picture here. There we go. That's kind of what it looks like. It is blindingly bright.
Okay.
It is blind. There's little to no wind at this point. Visibility is really, really good. You're in somewhat of a defile for the first time. It's quiet, definitely quiet. Turn off that wind, Tom. There we go. No, that sounds too ominous. Okay.
While we're walking, do you want to throw up that raven?
Yeah.
You got good visibility.
We'll send the raven up.
Okay. The raven takes off. It can go about 100 feet away from you, correct? But he pretty much goes up to increase your visibility all around. Borinth, roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Oh boy. It was 15.
Okay. You have that sense. You've had it before. A sense that almost as if a watchful shadow is hanging over you.
Okay.
It's akin to that feeling that somebody's staring at the back of your neck.
Okay. Balder. I think he's watching again.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who?
Ghazi.
Ghazi? Who's Ghazi?
He's an emperor. Oh, Mattias, you explain who Ghazi is. You know all the terminology. He's a vampire emperor guy.
Osman Ghazi is the ruler of the Ottoman Turk in Anatolia.
And he's here?
I mean, not to my knowledge.
Oh.
As far as I know, the Ghazi himself is in Anatolia still. I mean, barring some recent discovery that he is here, then no. I mean, I suppose that his agents might be, considering the fact that that they managed to get all the way to the northern border of Serbia when we first encountered them.
He's
also a vampire.
Yeah, so he's this vampire king, and he's been.
And you feel him here?
He has the ability to watch us. Oh. He has the ability to somehow.
Oh right, I'd forgotten he did that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just assuming that that's what it is, but we just get these feelings that you're being watched. You get this feeling that something's at your back. And nothing's there. It's. I think we're making an assumption that it's him watching us.
Interesting.
Yeah. So he's around. He's watching. He's watching our moves.
We need to look into that further, right?
Yeah, we are. This is part of why we're doing what we're doing. Right? We're traveling along the road here, trying to piece together some sort of a defense and a way of destroying him. But it's not best, probably not to talk about it right now because he's watching and listening.
All right.
So.
Awesome. Okay. You continue marching along through the snow?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you look up off toward one side, subtly, and then slowly. Huh?
How many sleds we got? 2 sleds, right? We got 2 sleds.
2 sleds?
2 sleds. We're going tobogganing.
Just like Willow.
That one was good enough. I don't know why I changed it. Okay, that's good. Actually, that was good. The snow. There's this crackling sound and a rumbling echo off the side of the mountains. Everyone roll a perception check.
Can the weasel get a perception check?
Got an 18?
I don't think. It's kind of yours, I think. Unless I'm wrong, unless I'm mistaken.
17.
I got it. 8.
18.
Are you with us?
No.
Mattias, what was your perception check?
Oh, he's back.
My perception check?
Stop watching YouTube.
Exactly.
My roll is a natural 20.
Okay. All of you who rolled above a 15, you're looking to one side, you see a massive swath of snow sliding loose from the side of a massive mountain. In the snow, there are huge boulders riding down through the snow. Are you on your horse right now, Mattias? I assume you are, correct?
I would assume so, yes.
You guys you can reposition yourselves however you like. I'm just putting you out in the middle of the general conflagration, if you will.
I will yell, Avalanche!
You yell, Avalanche! And the snow... the snow comes racing down, and these boulders come rolling down with them. Everybody roll a dex save.
Oh, so it's already at us?
It's coming down. This huge wath of snow is rolling down toward you. Roll a dex save.
Take an 18.
I'm sorry?
I got an 18
somehow.
19.
18.
Natural 19.
19. 18.
18 as well.
18. Mattias.
Save?
Yeah, save.
Yes, sir. Dex save.
Yeah, 18.
What do you have?
Plus 1.
Okay, dex save.
We're swimming in the avalanche.
dodging craters and boulders at the same time.
Plus 3. And that's an unnatural 20.
Okay, all of you managed to run and scurry from it. None of you are trapped. Surprisingly, none of you are trapped in the snow itself. But the boulders are... What?
I said, how did this happen? None of us have decks.
You guys rolled really well. 19, 18, 18, 20. Nobody got pinned in the snow. But the boulders are heaving end over end towards you and rolling on top of you. And with the boulders, some things pop up out of the boulders. And some of the boulders themselves are not just boulders.
Better be magical weapons.
As they roll off the mountain.
Oh, little rock
Is the
people.
snow and stuff still coming?
Yes, it's still coming, but you managed to not get pinned in it, if you will.
Right.
All of these rocks are kind of tumbling down off the mountain. Everybody roll initiative!
Oh, ouch.
Yeah, mine's not too hot either. I got an 8.
Me too.
I'll take a 9.
Luckily
Somebody
I
organize the
managed
initiative for me, please.
Otherwise it would have been a 2.
All right, we got. I got an 8. Lawrence, you want to go first?
Isn't that what I had, an 8?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had an 8.
All right, you'll go above
Yeah,
me.
I'll go first.
You got
A 9.
9. Okay. Matthias?
Wow, that's a lot.
Initiative?
What is it?
Initiative.
Oh, initiative, right. Okay. Roll 7.
Whoa.
You are watching Seven-Sided Die's Carpathian Adventure. We will be right back.
probably be 5 by next session.
You are watching the Carpathian adventure on Seven-Sided Die. The party is in a battle in the Alps, and we return to them. Who's up? Zymon is up. Borinth is on deck, followed by Balder, the opponents, then Mattias. Could you push the camera in just a wee bit there, Borinth, toward the bad guys? There you go. Cool.
Good.
Yep.
Okay, I will immediately fall back. Difficult terrain or?
The terrain, no, it is not here. Difficult terrain.
I will move back my full 30. 1, 2.
Visibility is unrestricted here.
6. And I will launch a firebolt at this guy.
Okay.
Oh, natural 1.
Natural 1.
And
You
jab.
miss. And actually pull a fumble card. That's an attack, right?
Yep.
Hit self.
Oh.
Real tough with the spell sniper feat.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job. Okay.
That's like having a gun that shoots directly backwards.
Exactly.
Yeah. Where did we get this guy, Balder? He's hitting himself with fireballs.
I will take 6.
Ouch!
Classic.
Ouch!
Classic wizard.
He probably only has 6 health points.
I actually have fairly decent constitution. He does concentration saves.
What is your total hit points?
27.
Oh, is it 27?
But, yeah, now I'm down to 21.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else, Simon? I think
No,
that's it.
That's all my
Borinth, you are up.
actions.
Balder's on deck.
I will, of course, rage. And that one's right on top of me. Is that pretty much what we got going on now?
Yep, sure looks like it.
Okay. 2 hammer strikes right to the skull on this thing. Let's see what they're made out of. That's, oh wow. That's 31 to hit.
31 definitely hits.
And then 26, 27, 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Alright, let's see what they're made out of,
You're
Balder.
bludgeoning them, correct?
Yeah, 16 points of damage. And then 13, no. 12, 22, 23 points of damage. So 16 and 23.
16 and 23, 39. He's teetering, but he doesn't seem to take quite as much from the bludgeoning damage. He's almost like stone, if you will. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what do you use to break stone?
Yeah, but he
Hammer.
just he
That's
has
thinking.
resistance to
Right.
bludgeoning and some other things. Okay. This one's actually right out of the monster manual, so it's not a Tom thing.
Great.
Boulder, you are up.
Okay. Are any of them engaged? Because I'm just gonna run up.
They're not. They've been rolling down the hill. They haven't. I mean, this one's about. It looks like it's about 5 feet away from you.
I'm gonna run up in between the two. The one that's attacking Borin. So I'll just run up right in between those two, and I'm gonna attack the one hitting Borin.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see. Yeah, I'll do. So let's do that. So we've got 26 to hit?
26 hits.
Okay. With your hammer?
Yeah, the green flame blade. And then that will do a whopping 7 plus 5, so 12 plus 4, so 16.
He explodes, even with that. It appears to be some type of resistance. The rocks just explode into shards of small pebbles at that point.
I softened them up for you.
And then it will do 6 damage to the one to my right.
6
Just
damage to the
fire
one to the
leaping
right.
off.
Okay, and it is the opponents. Correct? Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, the opponents. This guy will move toward you. This guy's gonna move in toward you. He's gonna move in toward Mattias. He'll move in toward you. These guys are still kind of rolling. This guy will start coming that way. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. So one on Mattias. He's got like a rolling charge towards you. And he A 24. Does that hit? Yes, I'm sure it does.
Yes, unfortunately.
Okie doke. He does. You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. 12 points. Okay. Mark down.
Oh, I'm sorry. And roll a DC 16 strength save.
DC 16. Okay. Strength save.
Yes, that's correct.
That is a 14.
A 14. You failed. You are knocked prone. You and your horse fall over.
That's not well.
Okay.
Dang.
The one on, 2 on Balder, miss, and I'm sure that an 18 is a miss. The one on Mattias, we got that. The one on Borinth, a 22. I'm sure that's a hit.
Yeah.
Roll a DC 16 strength save. And take...
19 plus 9.
19 plus 9. You are good. You are standing. This thing slams into you, but you like stick your feet into the ground, and you just take it. You just take it, and then you take it. You take 15 points of bludgeoning halved. You take what's that? Call it 7. 7 points of bludgeoning. Okay. It's halved because of your raging. Okay, and I think that's everybody at this point. The other ones are still rolling towards you. That is the opponents. Mattias, you're up. You're prone.
Okay. I will get up if I can.
Yep. You crawl out. It uses half your movement, but there's people right in front of you, so
It's been so long. I had 2 attacks.
you're up. That's half your movement. No factor because there's enemies all around you.
I don't want to get any levels of exhaustion.
Okay. I can't see that far down, so are there any enemies within striking distance of me?
Yes, there's one right in front of you, the one that slammed into
That's
you.
so funny. It's been too long.
Then I will hit him with my Bethel.
Okay, swing away.
Yeah. Sure.
Attack number 1.
I'm not worried.
That is
I could do something. Yeah. I'm not worried. No way.
That is a 30 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
What? That's a lot of hit.
Okay, and then this is my first damage roll.
He dies from sheer terror.
It's 15 damage.
Okay, your sword cuts into it. You see that the sword doesn't seem to do quite as much damage as you thought it would do. But it definitely took some damage. Okay, what are you doing?
Okay. I have a second attack.
Yep, attack away.
What's a second attack?
That is a 26.
26 hits.
How do you get those?
And my second attack does another 12 damage.
12, and again, it doesn't seem to do quite as much as you thought, but it still does damage to it. Okay, anything else, Mattias?
I will just take up a defensive stance near my horse.
You hold your sword, and what's that mode where you hold it in your hand that I saw in that book? I can't remember what it's called, and you're like, what is it? Half swording. You come to a half sword stance, and you're standing there bracing for this rock to come at you again. We're back at the top of round 2. Zyman, you are up, followed by Borin.
Magic missile, level 2.
Awesome. Which one?
Oh.
There's one coming right at you.
I'll shoot 2 at him, and 1 at him, and 1 at him.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of flurry. Yeah, sure. Go for it.
So the first one, 7 plus 2, 9 on the one that's coming at me.
Alright, so it seems to take all of that damage, but it's still coming at you.
2 on him.
2 on the one in front of Maddie is 2 points of damage?
Yep. 2 points of damage on him.
Okay.
And 4 on him.
And he's still up. They're both still up, but they all seem to take all of that damage, if you will.
Good.
Anything else?
I will.
You have a movement and bonus action if you want.
Move back kind of that way, like force speed, kind of like into the crack where
Run!
Like here?
Yeah.
Run!
Won't be too close to anybody, hopefully.
Run!
That's it.
Run! Okay!
Where'd that new guy go?
Yeah.
Borinth, you are up.
Shoot himself.
I'm climbing up over there next time.
Borinth, you are up, followed by Boulder.
Alright, uppercut, upper swing to the jaw on this thing, and then
And to the
smash
best
it down
you
back
can
on
find
the top
its
of the
jaw,
head.
you
Yeah.
uppercut to it.
That is 27 to hit.
27. This is a fresh one here in front of you,
Yeah.
correct? Yes.
And then that is 24 to hit.
They're both hits.
Okay, first one damage is 17 points of damage.
17.
Ooh, that's a bad roll. And then the next one is 12 points of damage.
And it is still up. It does, again, similarly, it didn't seem to take as much of damage, and the one uppercut went into his jaw, it bashed it up, and the other one, as much as you intended to hit the jaw again, it went into his chest as you came back down. Whoosh, it's still up. Anything else? The Boulder, you are up, followed by the bad guys.
Right. The hammer will ignite into green flame. I'll attack the guy on the right. That took a little bit of damage already. And we've got 19 to hit.
Okay, yes. You definitely hit.
So that's going to be 13 plus... So 21 damage to him.
21, this is with the green flame blade, correct?
Yeah.
It's magical or no? Not really, correct? Yeah.
I would say it's bludgeoning for the 8 plus 5, and then the other 8 is just magical, I guess, fire damage.
Okay, so 8 plus 5 is 13. Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
And then the guy next to him on my left is going to take, what is it, 8, 9, 10, 12 fire damage that leaps off and hits him.
Okay, that one's that's a first. He's taking 12 fire damage. Okay, interesting. Okay.
And then I will attack again. We've got 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
All right.
At least you swung it this time.
Yes.
Okay.
At least I
Did you
remember.
forget to do it last time?
Yeah, you forgot.
Okay.
I was like, what's a second attack?
Oh, that's what that was about.
Yeah,
okay.
Still stretching.
I'm trying. It took me a second.
Get the kinks out.
It took me a second to figure that out. Okay.
I forgot.
Okay.
I was
How far do these move?
Hopefully not too
He's
far.
moving.
60 feet.
What? I'm trying to find it here, Tom. Where is it?
Only
60.
during the
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. He rolls towards Simeon. He's gonna roll toward. He's already at Mattias. He's not rolling toward Mattias. He's gonna roll toward Mattias. He's gonna roll toward Borin. Thank you. He's already engaged with Borin. This guy's gonna roll straight in between and just keep going.
Do I
He's
get
gonna
attack?
roll. Sure, yeah, because
Do
of
I
your
get attack?
sentient.
Well, just attack of
Sentinel.
opportunity in general. He rolls past me.
Sure. Absolutely,
And
absolutely.
I get one too.
Stops him if you hit him.
Yeah, the sentinel will stop
I don't
him.
know if you're within. I don't know if he's within 5.
Where did he pass?
Oh, wait.
Go a little
Oh, we went
Because
that
I
way.
have sentinel, he won't go past me. He'll stop at me.
Okay. Boom.
So I hit him with an 18 plus 9. And then that'll do 7 damage.
Okay, 7 bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Okay, he's still up. You slam. He's surprised into his left knee, like as he tried to go by. You went and somehow managed to go over to his left leg. I don't know how you managed to do that, but you did that. Okay.
Didn't even know he was coming. I was just bringing the hammer back. Hit him.
Clunk.
Yeah. The one, let's start over on Mattias. There's one slamming into Mattias, and I think a 25 is a good slam. You take a whopping, max, 17 points of bludgeoning damage from him. The other one just does a normal attack on you, Mattias. And, a natural one. Fumble card, please.
Oh.
Fumble for the bad guy. He hits his own head. He must make a DC 10 con save. Does he have a con bonus? Yes, he does. He got a +5. Woo, 5 + 5, 10. So he's not stunned. He's struck in the middle of the head. Does he take any damage? No, that's it. He just struck himself. So if he had failed, if you could put that somewhere back in the stack. Okay, so that guy failed. Over on Balder. The one, I'm going to say he doesn't get an attack in. He was planning to go past you. One rolled into you. 8, no way. His slam did not work. Didn't even make contact. The regular guy tries to attack you. 19, I'm sure that's a miss on your tank-like form. The one slams into Borinth. A 20, dirty 20?
Yep.
And so he does bludgeoning, 9 and 5, 14 points of bludgeoning damage to you. Halved is 7. And the other one is just a regular attack. An 11, that's a miss. On Zimin, this is the dangerous one. Let's see if Zimin, the new character, dies. Okay, 17. I'm sure without his pluses, he's still.
Shield. I didn't realize one was on.
17.
Won't even help me.
17 plus 25.
I was looking at this one. I didn't think he got to you.
25
points of damage.
He does 7 and 5. 12 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
Still standing.
Awesome.
Close.
Okay, that is the opponent. Mattias, you are up.
God, we need a healer so bad.
Okay. I assume the one that I was
We're
attacking is
stubborn.
still in
We
front
don't
of
need
me.
no healer.
There are 2 in front of you. One rolled in front of you, and the one you were attacking is still in front of you.
That's it.
I am healing. Yeah, I just can't heal in the moment of battle.
Is the slap heal?
Yeah, I have a slap
heal.
Feel better!
It's worked several times.
Wake up!
It helps when a cleric casts the spell at the same time. Negates the
Okay, I'm
pain.
going to keep it. I'm going to make
One more
an
level.
attack on the one that I was already attacking.
Okay.
Paladin.
How close are you?
I don't even know. Too busy watching my health drain. I'm about halfway.
To 10?
Mm-hmm.
Roll away,
I think I need like 6,000
Mattias.
more, or 4,000 more.
Okay. 2 hit. Plus 4, plus 3. That's a 16.
16 just hits.
About 8,000.
Okay. And that's
So 3 years.
5. 13 damage.
13 damage. My bad. This is a magic weapon, correct? Okay, so if
Yes.
I told you before that it didn't do as much, it did do the full amount. My bad.
Oh.
My bad for you too. Okay, so this one, you
Those are the
rip your
personality
sword,
cards.
goes
Just funny the
right
way it's
through it.
written.
Wrong one. I think it was this one. You rip your sword right through it. The sword goes whoosh. Its left leg, to the extent that a left leg can come off a rock, flops away to the side.
I like the way that one's written.
You still have a second attack, I believe, correct?
Yes, I do.
There's one standing in front of you, the one that just rolled right into you.
I'll make an attack on that one then.
Okay.
Okay, so to hit, that is a 22.
22 hits.
And my damage roll 14.
14 points of damage to it. Bizarrely, its left foot flops off, but it's still standing there, albeit kind of at a cockeyed angle. And it's damaged, but it's still standing. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, that's it. That is Mattias. We're back up at the top of the third round. Simon, you are up. You've got somebody on top of you.
In an attempt to confuse the creature in front of me, I will cast a minor illusion and drop a pile of snow upon me so it seems like I disappear.
Okay, so...
investigation versus my DC to discern
his investigation versus
my DC to discern the illusion.
Okay, he is not that smart. He has...
That's what I'm hoping.
Investigation is
But you take 20 bludgeoning damage from the falling invisible
14.
snow.
Intelligence is...
I got scared when you said natural. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah. He's just like, whoa.
Natural 3.
Whoa.
So he is like staring around, looking at where you are. You still have your movement and bonus action if you want.
I'm terrified. I'm not moving.
Okay. Understood. Understood. Simon, that is your turn. Borinth, you are up. Baldur's on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna slash this time because there's two of them right next to each other.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna try to slash through them.
Absolutely.
Right. So 19 to hit.
19 hits.
So it's 19 minus 5, if I remember.
14.
Oh no, minus 2.
Okay.
So it's
17
a 19 and a
does
17.
hit.
Okay, so both of them get hit.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna roll for my second attack and slash right through again. So that's 28, 29, 30 to hit.
30 hits, and obviously a 28 hits.
Yeah. Okay. So first thing of damage is 19, 20 points of damage.
20 points of damage to the
And
first
then
one.
18, and then 19 points of damage.
19 points to the second one. He was not injured.
Well, they both get both of the damage.
Right. Okay, so what's the total to each of them?
So 19 and then 18.
19 and 18 is 40, 37.
37.
37. So one of them, the first one that you were working on, he explodes as your hammer / axe cuts him clean across his full body. The other one is still standing, but he definitely looks wounded.
Do I feel like the slashing did more damage than the bludgeoning?
No, they seem to be about doing the same.
Even though it's okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, anything else?
No, that's it.
Borinth, Baldur, you are up, followed by the opponents.
All right.
Did it matter as a magical weapon?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of that.
All right.
Green flame babe or fire?
I may not have at the beginning, but I balanced it out.
Oh,
in the
okay.
middle.
All right.
Like,
Oh,
through
okay.
extra
I'm just trying to
points.
determine if it's more effective or as effective. You know what I mean?
I don't think it's
might be
the
weak to it.
bludgeoning versus slashing
It
doesn't
doesn't
seem to
matter.
matter.
Oh, okay.
Magic
Firebolt.
does seem to matter.
Okay.
Might be weak. All right. I am gonna cast firebolt at the one in front of me.
You've got two in front of you.
On the left.
Okay. The one on the left, understood. You cast, you've been attacking one pretty heartily and one just with fire.
16 to hit?
That's the one that you were doing the majority of your damage on. Yes, it just hits.
Okay. Okay. And that would be 2. So that is... What is that? 10 and a 1, so 11 damage.
11 damage. It seems to take it the
I got
full...
confused because I rolled the 10s one too.
It took the full amount there, but it seems to be like teetering as the firebolt slams into its chest.
And then I will just come down on it with my hammer.
Same one, correct?
Yeah, with a 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits.
And that does a whopping 9 damage.
9! And it just collapses in front of you as your hammer slams into its right arm, completely cleaving it off.
Alright.
Anything else?
That is it.
The opponents, this one, he's not getting a roll attack, but he's going to attack you. He's not getting a roll attack. He's going to attack you. He's not getting a roll attack. He's going to attack you. He's not getting a roll attack. This guy, which way will he go? What is he going to do?
He has lost sight of his target.
He's going to go that way, toward Mattias. This guy, what's he going to do? He's going to stay there and swing away. Roll.
Is he still confused by this?
That's what I'm going to find out here. What was the roll again? It was
investigation versus my DC, which is
okay.
14.
He's looking for you, and he rolls a 5. Nice. What's your 14? So he's swinging away in the snow, and he's like, "Where is he?" Yeah. It's like a cat looking for a mouse.
He's not very smart, but he's convinced he must be here somewhere.
Exactly. Somewhere. Mattias.
He can't just disappear.
You've got 1 rolling at you, Mattias, and natural 2 is +8. I'm sure it can't hurt you. And the other one is 20. What's your AC?
21.
Oh, he misses you. 2 on Balder, and they are not roll attacks. Natural 20, critical card, please, and a 4 +8.
Oh, boy.
That's a nothing. So, what do we got here? Instant death. No, I'm kidding. Double damage. Double damage. Double damage. The attack
His head comes right off.
The attack causes double the. Okay, got the idea. Okay, you can toss that back in there. So he does.
I put an uppy in there.
He does 8 and 5 is 30. 26 points of bludgeoning damage to you.
All right.
Okay, and neither one of those were roll attacks. And the one on Borinth, 1 attack, 19 +8, 27. I'm sure that's a hit.
Yeah,
Bludgeoning, he takes 7 +5 is 12. I think, right? My math is right? Yeah. 12 divided by 2, 6. 6 points of bludgeoning damage. That's the opponents. Mattias, you are up.
Okay. So.
You have 2 in front of you. You have, bless you. You have 1 in front of you and 1 slightly to your right rear.
Which one is the one that's already damaged?
The one directly in front of you.
I will attack that one first.
Okay.
Okay, so that's a 24 to hit.
24 hits.
And then this is a 12 damage.
Okay, it's still up, but it's teetering. It's definitely teetering.
Okay.
I
will use my second attack on it then.
As your sword went through its stomach, if there is such a thing.
It's midsection, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, my second attack is a 25 to hit.
25 hits.
And the damage done is 14.
14 points of damage on top of the 26 on top of the 14. This one goes down as your sword swings back through its stomach and then comes back down across its right leg, severing its right leg right off of its body.
Mattias is in the fight now, Balder.
Okay. Anything else?
And I immediately turn to be ready to defend against the one that was to my right.
Okay, you turn and face him, so he's not getting a flank attack on you. Understood. Okay, that's Mattias. Zyman, you are up. This one is flailing away at you in the snow. It's like a cat batting at some cat toy that can't find.
In order not to reveal myself to him, I will cast a firebolt at somebody else from inside the illusion where he cannot see me. So I'll launch a firebolt at that guy.
Fireball?
Firebolt.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, I'm sorry.
With the T. With the T. Not yet.
I thought you said fireball.
Not yet.
I mean,
yeah,
does it make a big explosion if nobody's alive afterwards
22.
to see it?
22 to hit? You said? Yes, 22 hits.
And a 7.
7, that's the one on that he has been swinging at that was the firebolt rips right through it and explodes and the little shards of stone glow red hot and explode apart. Nice. Anything else?
No, I am not moving out of my pile of illusionary snow. It has worked so far.
Yes, it has. Boris, you are up.
All right, I'll take my first smash at that guy right in front of me. First attack.
Okay.
That's a 22 to hit.
22 hits.
And that is 22 points of damage.
22. Is your what swords? Your
Oh nope. Guy to the left, in front of me. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Oh,
Sorry, my bad.
Oh, good. Okay.
He explodes into shards of small stone. Anything else?
I'm going to, I guess, rush the one that's right in front of Balder there.
Okay, you turn and rush the one in front of Balder.
And then I'll take a big old smash on the top of the head to him. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And that is, that's good. 23 points of damage.
23, but it's still up. He seems to be hanging on.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
The Balder, you are up.
Yes.
We're just, we're taking like we're driving in the.
Yes. I will shoot. I will
We're
shoot
driving
a
in a railroad
firebolt at
spike.
it. And I believe 17.
17 hits.
Okay, and then we get. Where'd the die go? No. Lost it. So we get a 7. 14 damage from the fire.
14 damage as it like singes itself, burning it apart there. The stones explode in small little shards, blowing apart.
And then I will, they're all dead?
Nope. There's one here and there's one back there.
I'll run up to Marius and just clobber the other one.
Okay, you turn and run toward Marius's horse got up at some point. Then you turn and run toward Marius's target there.
A lot to hit.
I'm sure that a lot
27.
hits. 27 definitely hits.
And it does 7 damage.
7 damage. That one is still up. He had 26 on him so far.
That is my turn.
Okay, that is Balder. The opponents are up. There's one in front of this stupid thing in front of Marius. And Balder, he's going to swing at Marius. And he rolls a 21. What's your AC?
Does he swing at Matthias?
21.
Oh, he connects. And so he does miserable. 3 plus 5 is 8 points of bludgeoning damage to you. And the other one over there, what he needs?
And I get an attack of opportunity on him.
Come on, not 20. No, an 11. What does he need him?
Sentinel.
14.
14. He fails mystery. How long is the illusion last?
Up to a minute.
Wow, 10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Okay.
I get an attack of opportunity on the one who attacked Matthias as a reaction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sentinel. That's right. Attack away.
7 damage.
7 damage.
8 damage.
8 damage. You stole his kill. You're a kill stealer. His left arm, how conveniently, comes off. It is facing your. And he
right as Matthias was about to do it, I just kind of go.
Matthias screams, "Kill stealer!"
Balder, where's the little guy?
Son of a...
I haven't seen him.
Has anybody seen the little guy?
I haven't seen him.
Okay, that was the what? The
no idea
opponents.
where you are, right?
Matthias, you are up. Matthias, you are up.
Okay. So the one that I was facing
They're all down.
is down.
Yeah, there's one behind you about. Oh no, he's in front of you, but he's about 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet away.
Standing in front of a pile of snow.
At that rate, it's not really worth it to go running after him.
It's not.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh, well, all right.
Well, I mean, I guess it could be, but 50 feet, you say?
Where's the little guy?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55 actually, but yeah.
I could just do it.
Wow.
Okay, because I'm born to the saddle, I can mount my horse with only 5 feet of movement spent.
Okay, so you move
5,
10, 15, 20. You mount your horse at 25. Okay.
Okay, and how far is it from my horse to the creature?
Well, at 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet.
Okay. So does the horse's movement count as separate from mine, or is it from drawn from the same pool? I forget.
I'll let you do it. What are you doing?
I was assuming it was part of the same pool.
What? Well, I mean, a horse has 60 feet, but what's your plan?
Fair. Get out the lance and charge it.
Okay, you'd have to drop your sword to get the free action to draw the lance. You could do that and come back and pick it up.
No. I'll sheath my sword and get out my lance.
Okay, then that's your round then. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're mounted and you're sheathed and you're starting to pick up speed toward it. That's your round. We're at the top of the round. Simon, you are up.
Firebolt at the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Oh boy, he's revealing himself.
Yeah, you're probably gonna reveal yourself, but
Nope. 9.
the firebolt comes out of the snow.
Oh boy.
Okay, and that is anything else?
Moving would not be good. I'd probably get hit. Let's see. I already used my action. Nope. That's it.
Okay, so you remain in place. Borinth, you are up.
Do I notice the flame?
Let me roll a perception check with advantage. It is bright, clear. It is blindingly bright and clear.
14?
14. Yeah, you see it. You see it off to your
little
right
guy.
there.
All right, so I'm gonna start. I'll just start making my way over.
Okay, you move 40 feet, so 8 hexes. Unless you dash.
40 is right there.
Okay.
And then I'll dash.
Okay, so you're right up on top of him.
Yeah, put myself right up on top of it.
You're blocking
as close as I can. Oh, all right. No, that's fair. That's fair.
I didn't know if you were intending to do that.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't.
You're like,
the tramp.
I'll get him.
Yeah. No, I put myself right up behind.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay, that's Borinth. Baldur, you are up.
I will.
Should have threw my hammer at
Yeah, I'll just move closer. I'll follow everyone.
Okay, so you move about 30 feet closer,
Mm-hmm.
correct? Okay, move about 6 inches. That's Baldur. The opponents are up. Okay, I'm going to say he's got advantage.
Oh, yeah. You can
Oh, of course you can. Of course you can.
I'll do that. 19 plus the 8. Oh, yeah.
That's definitely a hit.
And a 7 and a 6. 13 damage.
13 damage, the first damage to it. No, he had 9 on him already. I'm sorry, 9 on him. So he's still up, though. 9, 21. Okay, and anything else? No, the opponent, he's up. I'm going to say his advantage. I'm looking for you in 19.
That makes it. Yeah.
Okay, so he's going to swing. Wait, doesn't get a roll attack on you. He does a, yeah, I know your AC is pretty low. I'm not gonna embarrass you with that. Okay, he hits. He does 5 and 5, 10 points of damage to you.
That's just enough to put me unconscious.
Ouch! Simon goes
We need to
down.
get this guy some armor.
Okay, I think that is the opponents though. Mattias, you are up. Mattias gets his charge into the breach, if you desire.
I will.
You charge into the breach. You can get your full charge and lance away.
Just the anger of seeing Simon go down.
Yes. I forgot about my lance specialization.
Yeah, you don't get to use it very often. Yes.
Okay, so charge. I need to roll to hit.
Picture this video game.
Yep.
Where we're all fighting, and every now and then he
Alright.
just like flies through, hitting whoever he can with the lance.
That is a. That is a 24.
24 is definitely a hit.
And then my damage roll.
He needs to use a scientific calculator to damage.
Texas
15
Instruments.
damage.
15
damage.
15 damage. You slam into it, and it is your lance goes right into its right leg somehow, but it's still standing as you withdraw it. It's kind of hobbling at this point, though.
And can I use my second melee attack?
Of course you can.
With your lance?
Okay, so then that is another.
You just don't get
19 to hit.
Okay, yeah. Yep, you hit. You just don't get a charge bonus. That's all. Yep, you slam away. Roll your damage. You pull it out and you thrust back in again.
My charge, without my charge, non-charge bonus. Okay, so my damage is 18.
18. It goes down. It explodes as your lance slams into the same leg again, tearing it off from whatever you would call its body at that point. Then there's a huzzah. Some of the crowd echoes off the mountain.
Are we really celebrating? Mattias, this is on you, man. You brought this guy in. He wasn't ready for this. I'm gonna grab him by the leg and hold him up. Like, look, Mattias.
I barely even know the man.
This is your wrongdoing. I mean,
He already bails on it.
what are we gonna do with this?
I don't know him. He's only ridden on the back of my horse for days. I don't know this guy.
It's okay. Don't worry, guys. I'll heal him.
Get a slap on the back.
Gonna drag him back out, put him on the floor, give him a big old. See if he wakes up.
Put me on the goat rug. Bam.
Okay, so you are unconscious, right?
Correct.
So is anybody doing anything about this?
I'm gonna smack him. I'm gonna try to heal him. I'm gonna give him a big. Wake up.
Roll a death saving throw. Right?
I don't know. I gotta use
how
these,
else.
right?
Well, you roll after.
Okay.
Unlike the rules,
stabilize
you
him.
roll after.
Yeah, I'm trying to stabilize him by hitting him.
Roll
16.
a medicine check with disadvantage.
Yeah. I rolled a 3.
Okay, so don't bother.
Yeah.
Your slap doesn't seem to help. What'd you roll?
16.
Okay,
With
so
my
the
con.
first save.
I'm gonna rummage through his bags and see if there's anything in there that can help him.
Is there anything in your bags that can help?
I have a healer's kit. If anybody is
that.
proficient with medicine.
Is anybody
So you have to have a heal kit and a med kit.
Besides myself.
Yeah, to stabilize him.
Morton, who is not here,
Yeah.
proficient with medicine.
Yeah, Morton's not here. Kit, both of those are the only people that have healing
Morton
spells.
is not a...
He's not a healer, but he has a healing spell.
Yes, but I'm saying that Morton is the only one who's proficient with medicine.
I have something.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
I'm rummaging through his bag looking for something that I could use to heal him with. Whether he's got a potion or a medical kit or something.
What do I have?
He's got a medical kit, but you don't know how to use it, though. That's the problem.
Oh, is that what it is? You can't use it unless you...
Well, yeah, I mean, the medicine kit, you're not proficient with it.
Like a Band-Aid?
You thought the slap should have done the job.
Give him a Tylenol.
Put that on him.
I'll give him a self-made healing potion.
What is this?
I mean, you're gonna grow an extra ear, but
It's a sweet-tasting liquid that is constantly changing color. So as I pull it out of my bag, it's just like a rainbow going on. And I have him drink it, and you heal.
You shove it in his mouth because he's like,
Force him to drink
I'm gonna
it.
hold his nose. Put it in.
And you heal 7 plus your level.
plus your level, I think it is, right?
Oh, I don't know actually.
I think it's
As
your
written,
level.
I guess it's me because I made it.
Yeah, you're the one who made it.
So 7 plus 9.
16. That's good.
That's more than halfway there.
That's pretty good.
Oh. Did we win?
We won.
We won, but Mattias had to give you mouth to mouth. I mean, Mattias' horse. When I say that.
That's slightly better. Slightly better.
That doesn't. I don't know if you're trying to impersonate me or what. But somehow I'm not getting it. It's just I'm not getting the spirit, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, he was pretty close to losing his spirit there. You gotta learn. You gotta learn to stay with the group, buddy. If
I was trying to stay very out of the way.
Yeah, sometimes out of the way is a little bit dangerous for us. We don't have a lot of mobility going on here.
I will keep this in mind next time.
All right.
Surely there's a way.
Do not hit myself with a fireball.
For me to help better than this.
Let's hope so. You're only going to get so many chances at it like that.
Well, should we take a nap?
A nap?
You know, like in the middle of the afternoon, we lay down when we're tired. I'm a little tired.
I mean, I guess we can. I mean, I'm okay. Who needs a nap?
I'm good.
I think we're good.
Okay, well then we can just, we can keep walking.
Sorry about that. We're going to keep going. Just,
Okay.
just walking off.
Can I ride on the horse for a little while, please?
I'll pick him up, put him on the back of Mattias' horse.
Mattias, he's on the back of your horse with you at this point.
But I lay him like stomach down, like on the back of the horse.
Like a dead deer.
Yeah.
So now my horse is carrying one unconscious adventurer.
Well, he's conscious.
I'm conscious.
He's conscious.
I'm a little loopy, maybe.
Barely conscious, though.
Barely conscious.
Yeah. Because how long is a short rest technically in this still? Is a short rest still just an hour?
No, sir.
No,
it's 8 hours.
It's 8 hours. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that's what I'm saying. Like otherwise, in order for us to take a short rest, it would have to take. It would be 8 hours.
I didn't know if he was just RPing or.
Oh no! I just wanted to make sure because.
No, but you know what I'm saying. He might have just been RPing.
Right.
Borinth, what is all this math you keep talking
I
about?
don't know. These numbers are coming in my head. The closer we get to the Unsberg Mountains, these numbers, I don't even know what they are. They just keep coming to my head. I feel like Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking.
You might be a warlock.
He's some guy I ran into. I don't know.
Okay. You continue to roll your wheelchairs through the mountains, and throughout the day, it's not as rough going as it was. The sun starts to set. What do?
We'll make camp. Set up
set up
again.
a camp?
Find a little alcove again.
Okay, roll a nature check if you would, and with advantage because the party's helping you.
That's an 11.
11, you've managed to find a spot. You try and clear it out. You have some wood now. You set up I assume you set up a campfire. You press digitation. You get the wood going. It's much more comfortable than it was. Same watches as before?
Yep.
Yes? No?
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, first watch. Absolutely, definitely nothing happens with those rolls. Second watch. They're too scared of you? Nothing happens with those. And third watch. I'm rolling a 2, 2, and a 3, and a 1. Okay, nothing happens on the third watch. You guys continue on?
We needed that. Yeah. Pack up camp and head on out. Continue along our way.
Awesome. In the Alps, the path, for want of a better word, bends back to the east, ascending further, or rather, continuing to level. It starts to snow a bit more. There's still some snow way up in these mountains. There's perpetual glaciers up here. There is some foliage now, however, where there hasn't been any. There's a little bit more scrub. Some of it is buried. You hear the trills you suspect is peritons, loud off in the distance, up in the mountains. You can actually, every once in a while, see the creatures flying around up there. The sound of cracking ice and snow, less often deep rumbling echoing off the stark mountains. You travel throughout the day. It goes relatively uneventfully.
Yeah.
You camp again.
Camp again.
Okay. Who's on first watch?
Balder.
Me. I'll take it.
Oh, well, Maddie is taken.
Well, okay, Mattias, you hear a roar off in the distance.
See what happens when you give someone else first one?
Off in the distance.
Well, that escalated quickly. Okay, can I determine where it's coming from and whether or not it's getting closer or we're going farther away?
Roll an investigation check.
Okay, 17?
17. You think it seems to be orbiting around the valleys that you're, or the defile that you guys are moving through. It just seems to be generally in the area wherever that noise is coming from. It's hard. It's not necessarily going away or coming towards you. It's just kind of like orbiting, if you will.
It's just kind of present.
Yeah, but almost like it's going around the area.
Okay, I'll keep my eyes open and see it, and just try to be sure that I notice anything if there seems to be any disturbance in the area.
Okay.
But otherwise, I'm not going to make any moves. I will inform our second watch of the sound when it's time.
Okay. Who's on second watch?
I'll be second watch.
So you heard what he told you?
Yep. Great. I wonder if that's our dragon. You think it sounded like a dragon, Mattias?
I haven't encountered that many dragons. I mean, I suppose it might have been. There was the one in Serbia. There was the one in the Adriatic.
There was the one that you watched us all fight while you stood back and did nothing. I remember that one too. You remember that one?
I don't remember that being a dragon.
There was a dragon. There was a dragon there too. Remember, it killed Kip over and over again?
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And you watched, okay. No problem. Just reminding you.
I frankly am at peace with the fact that you're never going to let me live that down at this point.
Not until you redeem yourself.
Do I even want to know what it's going to take for that to happen in your eyes?
You'll figure it out, Mattias. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're a man of honor. You know what I'm talking about.
I try to be.
Okay, second watch. Nothing happens.
I'll let whoever's doing third watch know.
Who's on third watch? Balder, I assume?
Probably me, yes.
Okay, and nothing happens on
I do
third
nothing
watch.
but sleep. I just sleep.
Yeah, you're just...
Okay.
All right.
Next day, you continue on. You're grateful that there are some clouds covering the sky from that bright, blinding sky of yesterday. It's lightly snowing, still cold, but not as cold as before. It seems as though the sounds are decreasing in volume. Everyone roll a perception check.
I think we're dropping in elevation, guys, which is a good sign.
A bit 4. I see nothing.
What was it? I'm sorry?
Perception, sir?
Perception.
18.
18.
16.
16. Definitely you two. Notice off in the distance you see a dragon flying around. Very clearly, a white dragon off in the distance.
There's our boy.
I see him.
Okay. In the direction we're headed?
Yes, generally speaking, off to one side.
Okay.
Off to the left-hand side, you see him.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna continue onward, but there's our dragon fella. We got this. Right, Balder?
We can take him.
We got this. Well, I don't know about we can take him, but yeah, of course we can take him. That's a silly question, but we know what we're doing here, right?
Yes.
We got a plan.
Yep. I got the silver.
All right.
Okay, you continue on. Toward the end of the day. What is he?
We still above the tree line?
There's no tree line.
Okay, well you said there was
per
some
se.
foliage, so I didn't know if we were getting
there's
lower
a
and
little
lower and
bit
lower.
of foliage. I mean, it's like scattered trees here and there.
Okay, cool.
Some elderberries in the mountains.
Okay. Toward the end of the day.
Oh, not the cabinet.
Huh?
Not the cabinet.
A pirate ship? What is the chance of that?
Flying through the air.
A pirate ship?
Toward the end of the day, Ghazi shows up. No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, that would just be
You see this dragon come soaring around the area. He sees you, and he comes flying in, and he comes in. He's coming generally toward you. What do you guys do?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my ground. I'm gonna hold my ground. Hold my ground.
Firebolt.
You firebolt him? What do you do?
I just let him land.
Yep.
Let him do his thing.
He
I
goes
bow
going.
down. I bow down.
I just stare in amazement
Take
and
a
try
knee.
to
I don't take a knee.
take in
I
as
stand
much
right
as
up
I
at him.
can. As far as what it looks like.
Show respect.
Anything
I
I
am.
can see.
What was his name again? Remember we had his name? Oh, I'm not gonna remember. It was so long ago.
You would know. It was Identistat Storon.
Yeah, that.
That one.
Yeah.
Identistrastoren.
Identistrat Storm. We've been expecting you.
He says, "Welcome and bienvenue. Welcome. From there, a stranger. Vlugzu Sehan, je suis enchanté. Happy to see you. Vive and stay. Welcome and bienvenue. Welcome. Un cabaret, un cabaret, un cabaret.
You are a French dragon? Is that right? Oh.
Do you like show tunes?
I haven't been schooled in very many show tunes. It's a shame that we run into you at this time because we have a fellow companion of ours. He's just running a little bit behind us that he would love your show tunes. He would love it. You know what? Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Do you know any show tunes?
No. I do not.
And then
I might know.
I'm not very musical.
Okay.
I study lots of stuff.
Okay.
I might.
Let's see what you
Let
got.
me hear what Let me hear what you have.
He's aware of the
I
price.
love show tunes.
I don't think you would understand. It's in Spanish. And not French.
I speak many languages.
Oh.
He's a dragon. He speaks many languages.
All right, I'll try to serenade the dragon in dragon.
What do you sing?
Oh, I have no idea.
He sings Fiddler on the Roof.
Donde
Some kind of Spanish love serenade that I know from my homeland.
Okay.
Living la
Do you
vida
have
loca.
performance?
Yeah.
No. Roll performance with
1, 2, 3, 4.
straight up.
14. 6.
You are not very adept in shooting.
But he tried. He tried, and that's what counts.
I will.
Did not see this coming.
I will say to him in Dragon that I could never come close to the majesty and the performance that he can bestow upon us.
Roll a persuasion check.
Well, anyway, here's your money. Bye.
14.
Don't eat us.
13.
What?
Are we going to try to get him to help us at all?
To what?
Or is that not even possible?
Can we all fly in his back?
And I will bow. I will
We
bow
don't have many
lowly
people now.
as I
Can you take
say
us to the
this to
Untersberg
him,
Mountains?
to show my subservience.
You cannot sing any show tunes. I am not very impressed with you. If you wish to pass my valley, you must either sing me a show tune that impresses me, or you must pay me.
I will look to my fellow travelers and be like,
Well, I guess we will pay you. None of us know how to sing.
I don't know any. Wait, I gotta think.
Sing the Dwarven song from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I don't know that. I don't know that either.
No.
You have a chimpanzee.
Would I know
I
any
do.
German?
Can you talk to this chimpanzee?
Of course.
And how do you talk to this chimpanzee?
I just... Georgie, get those eyeballs. That's all I really say to him.
Georgie, dance.
He turns to Georgie and he's like, if I could talk with the animals, just imagine it. Do you know this song?
I do.
Sing
I've
with
heard
me.
it.
Chatting with the chimp in chimpanzee. Imagine talking to a tiger, chatting with a cheetah. What a neat achievement it would be! Join me, please.
Of course.
If I could talk with the animals, learn all their languages, maybe I'd earn an animal degree. If I could talk with the animals, grunt, squeak, and squawk with the animals. And they could squeak, and squawk, and speak, and talk with me.
Very good.
Very good.
Thank you. I'm not impressed with your singing. So I hope you have something that is of value to me.
I do, and I'll pull out a big old bag of silver.
We're looking for passage through to the Untersberg Mountains.
He sniffs the silver. Untersberg? Why Untersberg?
I'm visiting the tomb of Frederick Barbarossa.
Frederick Barbarossa. Yes. But Untersberg? Why Untersberg?
That's where he's located, his tomb, in the mountain. Isn't that how the tale goes?
That is a legend, yes.
That's how the
If you
legend
believe
goes.
it.
Has anybody ever spoken to you from, I guess, I don't want to say the grave, or has anyone ever spoken to you in your dreams?
In my dreams, I dream of show tunes. Would you like to hear another?
I would love to hear another.
If I was a rich man, diddle 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 dom. All day long I'd biddy biddy bomb. If I was a wealthy man, sing with me, please. If I wouldn't have to work hard. Diddle 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 dom. All day long I'd biddly biddly dom. If I were a wealthy man.
Wait, I know. Fiddler on the Roof.
Very good!
Yes,
You know your show
I know
tunes!
some show tunes.
I am impressed. I don't know what that has to do
I
with
am
Barbarossa.
supremely confused.
What? I like show tunes.
He likes show tunes. He likes what he likes. We all have this.
reason it's anything, absolutely, yes.
We are all free beings. Like what we like. Yep. Do you want to sing the show tune, Mattias?
I don't know any.
Very well. He reaches down and he grabs the silver and he seems to scoop it up. And you're like...
Oh, he swallows it in there.
Did you just eat that?
Yes.
I'll pass it. Don't worry.
I take out one of my books and make a note.
I guess that's easier than carrying it. I mean...
It's kind of like carrying it. At least you had a generous sum. Well, good luck at Untersberg. I'd be curious to know why you're going there, but that's very well.
Well, I'm going there to see Frederick Barbarossa himself.
And
He's called to me in visions for me to show up.
And then what?
To be there. I'd like. That's what I'm hoping to find out. I believe we're on a quest. See, and our quest is to destroy great evil in this world.
We're not just crossing these mountains in the winter for nothing.
There's this evil vampire emperor, Ghazi. And he, have you heard of him?
I've heard of vampires. Yeah.
Well, he has control of a red dragon, and he's a vampire, and he's just been plaguing the land, taking human lives as food and creating great amounts of suffering. We are trying to put an end to it.
There are no red dragons.
Oh, that may not be true. We've seen it.
I'm a dragon. There are no red dragons.
We have seen the red dragon.
Definitely seen a red dragon.
Absolutely.
We fought.
I know there are no red dragons.
How do you know?
I'm a dragon. I've been a dragon for as long as I know.
So, does that not mean that there couldn't be other dragons? That
Of course there are other dragons. There are lots of other dragons. Well,
I tell you, Ghazi, I've seen it with my eyes.
How do you know it's a dragon?
It looks like a dragon.
Looks a lot like
It
you.
barked like a dragon. It shot fire like a dragon. It flew like a dragon.
I don't think it's a dragon.
Interesting.
What
do you think it could be?
Well, there are no red dragons, so how could it be a dragon?
There's a lot of things that
Well, then what would it be if
exist
it's
that we
red
haven't seen
and it
before.
looks just like you?
Something else.
Okay.
And you're certain of this?
I'm absolutely certain.
And what would it mean to you if it was an actual red dragon? Is that something that would
I
concern
mean,
you?
it wouldn't mean anything to me personally. Perhaps it might mean something to one of the great dragons, but perhaps not to me. But I don't think there is such a thing as a red dragon.
Well, we've seen it with our eyes, and perhaps it's not a red dragon, but from what we've seen, it was a red dragon. It shot fire like a red dragon, and it was a formidable foe.
Yeah, it was.
And it appeared as though it was under some sort of control by Ghazi himself, which is a dangerous combination. So you can see how we are on this quest trying to find some answers in some ways and some help in order to destroy this great evil. And I've been plagued with these visions and that have been leading me to the tomb of Frederick Barbarossa. And I believe somewhere within his tomb may lie the answers that I'm looking for.
Well, I wish you luck in finding him.
Do you also not believe that he's there?
I don't know if he's there or not there. I just know there are no such things as red dragons.
Okay.
So certain in that.
That
Yes,
is very certain.
I'm positive.
Do you know how much more of a distance it is for us to get out of the mountains here? And
Yes, I do.
is there any way that you know of that we could travel faster?
You may not fast travel at this time.
Yeah.
There are enemies nearby.
I mean, I'd sleep in your Minecraft bed.
You're about a day away from another fortress.
Okay.
One of those human fortresses. And I believe there's a dragon there as well.
A red one?
I believe there's a dragon
there's
there
no
as
such
well.
thing as dragons. Why do you keep saying that?
What?
Telling you, there's a red dragon.
There's no such thing as
You
red
fly south and you see for yourself. And while you're there, if you kill Ghazi, we won't complain.
I don't know who this Ghazi is. I know what vampire.
You can't miss him. He's the size of a small house and he sits in a chair. You won't miss him.
You're saying there's another dragon at the next fort?
Yes, of course there's another dragon.
Another dragon? What color is he? Or she?
I think he's white.
Uh-oh.
Or she's white.
Okay.
Or it could be he and a she that's white.
Gotcha.
But I'm not sure about that part.
Okay.
He's very good with show tunes and he has no idea of his own culture.
What is the name of the dragon that we would find there?
That's a good question. You know, nobody's ever asked me that before.
Okay.
I don't know his name.
Okay.
Or her name.
Or her name.
Or its name.
Okay. Does this dragon require anything in passage or?
I don't know. It lives there.
It lives there at the fortress.
Yes, it lives there. Would you like to hear another show?
Sure, I would love to.
Never say no.
Will you sing it with me?
If I know the words, if I had the words, I would.
There's no business like show business like no business I know. What's your name? Will you sing it with me? Everything about it is appealing. Everything the traffic will allow. Nowhere can you get that happy feeling when you are stealing that extra bow. There's no people like show people. They smile even when they are low. Even with a turkey that you know will fold, you may be stranded out in the cold. Still they will change it for a sack of gold. Let's go on with the show. Where'd they go?
They're totally gone.
Where'd they go? And they're gone. The end of the day comes.
I hope that was the right dragon.
Is this a common occurrence with you?
Sounds worse
people?
if it's not a red dragon.
No, this is a unique day for sure.
Oh,
this day
If
has
it's
been
not
unique.
a red dragon,
that is
what do you think
slightly
it is?
revealing.
Because it's listening. It listens to Ghazi. It's like a pet.
Listen, a lot of people have told me things are something that they are not, but
Maybe
I
he's
saw a
just-
dragon.
Maybe he just doesn't know what he's talking about.
Maybe. I mean, he was a little strange. I'm not gonna say, you know.
He definitely seems preoccupied.
I mean, he was singing show tunes that aren't going to be invented for the next couple 100 years.
It is quite impressive, honestly.
Time traveling show tune dragon.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say with that. Either it is a red dragon or it's not a red dragon. Whatever it is, it wasn't nice. And it's got to die.
Yes.
So, I guess we're just gonna make camp and. Right? It sounds like we got another day. Another day of travel with this, and we can be to this fort where there's apparently another dragon. So, we'll see what happens then.
Let's continue on.
All right.
Forward. The sun starts to set. You guys set up a camp.
Yeah.
Roll a nature check. See if you can find a spot to camp.
Nature.
That's an 11.
Okay, you successfully find a spot. Everybody roll a D10
Warren has, like, the
Constitution
spirit
check
of a druid
for
inside him.
the
He doesn't know
rough
from where,
trek
though.
over the past couple of days there.
Okay.
A D10 Constitution check, please, from everybody.
D10?
I'm not D10. I'm sorry.
Oh, roll.
DC 10. DC 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
15.
15.
Okay.
16.
Medius?
I'm sorry, what was that?
A DC 10
I was checking that. I was checking.
A DC 10 Constitution.
DC 10 Constitution. Okay, understood. Okay. Yeah, I got a 14.
Okay, everybody's good. So you're all, despite the cold, the bitter, bitter cold, you managed to bunk down. You prestidigitation. You create a small fire. First watch. Again, nothing happens. Second watch. Same watches, I'm assuming. Nothing happens. Third watch. Nothing happens. You guys head off?
Yep.
Yeah.
Continue on.
Another day's travel, right?
Okay. You feel like you are
Maybe
definitely
I'll use-
descending. The foliage is increasing precipitously.
I'll use 2 of them.
There's more undergrowth. You've clearly left behind any glaciers up in the mountains. You round a bend. You've been heading pretty much kind of northeast. Now you're heading almost due north. Ahead of you, you see a burg or a small fortress. It appears to be this is just a representation of it here, if you will. Where's the entrance there, Tange? Just a representation, for want of a better way of putting it. There's some guys up top. You guys are a little bit farther, but you're. Go ahead. Would you hand me the dragon? Yep, please. Yeah. You guys just pull yourselves back a little ways. You're a little bit farther back.
Oh, these things again.
No. They seem to be bashing away at the front of it.
Well, if we go around that way, we can just continue on.
Okay. We can. And how are they? Are they look like they're making headway there, or the guards are probably
They're like throwing stuff down at them, trying to beat them off.
Okay.
We'll make a camp and walk.
If we can get through the door, maybe we can make a break for the door. And that's the only. Is that the entrance, or is that like a separate tower to the fortress?
It's like a separate tower to the fortress.
Oh.
There's probably another one right over here, if you will.
Okay.
It's let me pull it up there. Which one is this? This is.
Attack. I say we attack.
There you go.
I can stay right here and attack. That's fine. 240 feet for firebolt.
Me too. We'll both do the same thing. Till they come over here.
It'll take like at least 4 rounds, right? How fast is it, dude? Probably very fast.
That's a good amount of damage before you get here.
Not quite as many trees, but that's the general idea.
Okay.
Very nice.
Okay.
And you recall that they said that was Hohenwerfen.
That's the range on firebolt. Super far.
What are we gonna do?
Attack! We have
We're
to
gonna
help them.
attack these things?
We have to help them.
There's 3
They're
of them.
trapped in there.
They almost killed us last time. They're not trapped in there. They probably deal with this all the time.
Is there any alternatives
Think
to
about it.
us
They deal with
going
these
to
guys all
this
the time.
place? Is there any
Yeah, we
other
can
way around?
skip the tower and just go right to the main building. That's what I'm thinking.
Sure.
You want to fight all 3 of them?
While they're distracted.
3 of us and a level 3.
While they're
He did more
distracted.
damage to himself than he did to anything else around him.
We'll try to sneak around and see if it works.
I think it was kind of equal. In all fairness, I think it was about equal.
So what are you doing? You're trying to move your way over toward one side there? Is that what you're trying to do? As
Yeah.
you continue to make your way over this way, go ahead and try. Everybody choose one party member to roll a collective stealth check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Disadvantage.
Alright, Brian's not rolling.
Well, I'm probably the same as you.
I have an 11.
Who's rolling for the party?
What do you mean you have an 11? You have a plus?
No.
No,
just 11.
I'm gonna go for it. Ryan Balder rolls for the party with disadvantage.
Oh, that was close.
What was it?
It's a 15.
Okay, that's pretty good actually.
5. No.
5!
Any pluses?
You guys make it about, let's call it here. There's like a wall here with a door in it and another tower over this way. Just push the figures up a little bit closer. And then from out of the ground, over in this general area, this thing emerges, just rips up out of the ground, and it's to attack you.
Well, at least we can all focus on this one.
Attack! Attack! We're gonna pause there.
Okay.
It is just before 10 o'clock. Everybody have a good time?
Yeah.
You had a good time?
Absolutely.
Yeah? It's a little bit different.
I liked it.
I don't normally sing, but I thought that was funny. You should see me laughing when I come up with this stuff.
I like Brian. Would you like to hear another? Of course.
Yes. I was like, no.
How many more you got written
Don't
down?
ask if you don't want to sing another.
I know, but I...
And after he flies away,
There were more.
I remember like all of what was the movie with the Germans? Sound of Music. I remember all the songs from Sound of Music when he flies away.
Oh my gosh, almighty. Let's start with Reiner. What was your highlight?
Personally, I'm just pleased that we're back into it.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you were able to game with us.
Yeah.
Awesome.
As am I.
Awesome.
Let's see. Next game night is. We don't have another session for a long time, right? Or the 25th?
No, we have it in 2 weeks. In 2 weeks.
Okay.
I didn't see a log from you or hooks. But you're still level 8, correct?
Reiner?
Hello?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Yes, I am.
So 2,000 experience. So 45, 931, I think. Brian, did you have a good time?
Yeah, of course.
What was your highlight, sir?
What was my highlight? I don't know. I enjoyed listening to you sing some show tunes. I enjoyed the uncomfortability of it the whole time. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
I'm challenging your our comfort level here.
Yes.
How do you think I feel? It's very easy to quit.
That was good.
But I was like, just go with it.
We make little clips of that from the YouTube video.
Yeah.
I'm like, just go with it. If you gotta go over the top.
That's great.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You're still level 9, correct?
Yes.
I did not see a hook or...
No.
1,500 on experience points, sir. Ryan, did you have a good time?
Of course.
What was your highlight?
Besides just being back to finally play in person, I think I enjoyed Reiner's face while you were singing show tunes.
Pain of singing.
The embarrassment that a son feels. The embarrassment that a son feels for his own father is just unmatched.
Your day will come.
I know. I can't
Me and my own dad are the same way. The way he acts, I just sit there and do the same thing.
I cannot wait.
Your day will come
It's
with your
only
kids.
partially out of character.
Yeah.
Okay, I did not see a hook or a log from you. 1,500 experience. You're still level 9, correct?
Yes.
1,500.
I'm getting there. I got
Yep.
3,000 to go, I think. Or
Okay.
close.
Very cool. And Jess, what was your highlight if there was one?
I would say successfully disguising myself in a pile of snow.
That was pretty darn cool. That was unusual. That was a very unique action to
He was
take.
determined. That rock golem was determined. He's like, he's got a burger.
And not dying
he's in there
as
somewhere.
a level 3 surrounded by monstrosity.
Yeah.
In all forms.
Very cool. Very cool. You're level 3. I had you at 700. You're kind of your...
We were at 1,000.
Was it 1,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
we talked
level
the
3.
other day.
But we use the level difference bonus of between you and the highest level character. The highest level character is level 9. You're level 3. That's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's hefty, but it decreases as you go up in levels too. So that's plus 3,000. So 4,500 on experience points. So.
That's fantastic.
Can I?
So I hope you had a good time, huh?
Can I?
Well, I mean, but you guys are sitting at like Ryan. You're sitting at like 57,936 plus 1,500. You're almost at
I have 60.
60,000 ish
I'm not
experience
sure.
points.
The number always differs every week.
Well, that's why I give you the guys.
But
the
I
sheet.
have 60. What do I have? 6935.
It's pretty darn close.
I got just about 3 something to go.
Okay. When I pass around the sheet, just update it if it's different.
How much work till 10?
You guys get.
How much were you at?
64.5, I think.
Oh, okay.
10? 64 something.
Yeah, I'm almost at.
I gotta write that hook. Get a little more.
There you go. I hope everybody had a good time. I did.
Yes.
Dennis, I hope you're feeling better. Dennis hurt his back. I hope he's feeling better. I know Mark's got some other things going on, and those are tough situations. I hope everything works out for you. All the best. We'll be back running a game in 2 weeks. I hope everybody will be there.
I think so.
And there is a very strong possibility that I'll be away for July and the first week of August. I don't want to be, but there's a very, very strong possibility. But then, as best I know, for the next 3.5 years, I'm not going anywhere. So that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So I appreciate it, guys. I hope everybody had a good time. Thank you for watching Seven-Sided Dice Carpathian Adventure. As we mentioned at the top of the stream, our hearts go out to those who suffered and those who lost loved ones throughout the ongoing pandemic. We also recognize the pain the nation is experiencing, and we hope we can find ways to heal together. On that note, unrelated, we would like to thank Sirenscape for the use of their audio sound effects that you heard in the background. That's www.syrinscape.com. Thank you artists Yenu and Silky Noir for their terrific character art. Please patronize them by the @Yenu Draws on Instagram and the @Yenu on Tumblr and Twitter, and patronize Silky Noir on DeviantArt. Please comment in the Twitch chat room, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Mixer, and on YouTube. While we do this strictly for fun, please let us know how we might improve our stream and or just improve. Lastly, please follow us on Twitch, Mixer, and Instagram. Please like us on Facebook and YouTube. And please subscribe on YouTube. As I mentioned at the top of the stream, our hearts go out to those who suffered and those who are suffering and those who lost loved ones throughout the pandemic. We will be back on Thursday, June 25th. For now, thank you for watching. Roll a 7-sided die and have a good night.
Play some Dungeons and Dragons!